Which he does have a pretty good thing down.
You are live, shit.
Okay, given. But I see others taking this by decision.
Change the thumbnail.
Computer thinks otherwise. We'll have to see this. Next fight. You know.
YouTube.
This guy's got problems or something, but
no, on YouTube.
Completed.
Oh, YouTube.
Opposing viewpoints on this. Now,
You probably need to save it from the text.
First, now. Computer's got.
I've got a screenshot of it now.
Age and endurance.
Yeah.
If you're re-watching this back, I've got to start the stream off privately. So I'll upload a fucking photo with it. When I upload the video, it fucking uploads the private bit. It's very annoying. Right, I think I've done that bit now. Okay, cancel all messages. Quit. And then we go to YouTube's of the studioings, which is then channel violation warning. February. Okay. Content live. Change the thumbnail. Edit title and description. Edit. What? Where's the thumbnail? Upload thumbnail. Sure. Screenshot too. Upload. Sure. Savings. We are saving, of course. Right, done that. Reply all there. Then I want to go public, don't I? Do I want to go public? Hello. Yeah. I want to go public. And I'm going to go do that via settings. General. How do I do it, Bob? Oh, yeah. Edit. Public. Okay, here we go. Public. Savings. Thank you. And we are live. Not now. I don't want to put up the stream up phone. Do that. I want to do that. Harvey, how's it going, Harvey Dylan? Lovely to see you, mate. Live. What? Why can't I fucking click on the stream? Videos. This is pathetic. French potato, hello, how's it going, mate? Harvey Dylan. Even Stephen said, oh shit, I didn't know it was a debate stream. It almost fell through, actually. Starting early, JD will be champ. I don't think he will. I like him, he's exciting. Why am I opening Twitter? I like him, he's exciting. I don't think he'll be champ. He's lacking in the wrestling department, mate. Unfortunately. Dude, he had a competitive fight with fucking Orange Lucer. Do you know what I mean? JDM knocks out Bilal. He could do, but Bilal could just wrestle fuck him. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, fellas. I'm just trying to pull up my stream. Live. There we go. Thank you. Wrestle fuck him. Do you know what I mean? Sorry. Lord Guru. How's it going, Lord Guru? Check that. Okay, I shall check. Let me check that. I'm checking. Oh, that's a great idea. All your jigs, how you doing? Happy Christmas, jig. We have coffee. We need coffee. We really need. Oh, I never know where the camera is there, innit? We need coffee. I've had how many hours of sleep, do you reckon? Since Monday? 5? I've had about 5 hours sleep since fucking Monday. You only like cold coffee. That's what we got. Dude, it's been so fucking hot in the UK. Hate it. Is that a mosquito on my leg? No, it's just an itch. So this almost didn't happen. Bodach is out having a date night, and he's a bit late, so he's going to be on in about 10 minutes. Black Betty, how was it going? Sean, hello, Sean. Is that sketch? Could be sketch. Paradox to Chad Red. Oh, lovely. Tell him I said thank you very much, mate. That's very kind. We had a bit of rain last night, didn't we? A little bit. It wouldn't storm me. Chunky, safe, man. Chad Raid, thank you. That's very kind, Paradox. Paradox to Chad Raid, thanks. Welcome, Weston. I'm really done with mosquitoes, man. Disgusting bite. Like that is so. I swell up so badly. Don't know if you can see it. It's fucking swollen lump, man. Slim, hello there. How? Nothing more but the face cloth across the water over there. Slim, no, hello. Oh, so yeah, I'm struggling, boys. I'm struggling. I was thinking about, oh, should I just do it tomorrow? And I'm like, no, I've committed to this, man. I've committed. Do you know what I mean? Jot Energy safe. How we doing? Mush. Don't fucking mush me. I'll mush you fucking cunt, mate. That looks normal for you. What looks normal? Mosquito bite. Wash it with soap. Sure. Soap? Really? It's the itching when I'm asleep is the worst because I'll fucking rake at it. And he gets, yes, okay, the new Ortessa BF1. Yes, we've got Bodach, the Bodach show, and he's going to be talking to Hank. Hank the Tank's making his return, boys. That was quick, wasn't it? Hank the Tank's coming back, and they're going to talk about paedophilia. Not really. They're going to talk about global warming. Oil Cage, how you doing? Absolute OG. And then after that, I think Kool-Aid Man wanted to speak to Hank. So we'll put it to Hank, see if he wants to chat to Kool-Aid Man. Golf, welcome. Little man, welcome. Patton Oswalt killed his wife. Is this a recent happening? I did hear about this rumor. Thank you, love you, bye. All right. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Blair White raid. Disgusting. Disgusting. Paradox, thank you for that raid. That's very sweet of you. Seagal, what you DM'd me about, is this a secret? It's not a secret, is it, Seagal? It's not a secret. Patton killed his wife. I did hear this as well. Hank playing tower defense. No, Hank knows we're a bit delayed. Oh, Kelvrat safe. Oi. He knows we're a little bit delayed. After the debates. Yeah, after the debates. Yeah, whoever can come on. I'll probably go for about 2 hours. Not a big fan of the Transformers now, not really. They can't make their fucking mind up. Do you know what I mean? Is it raining? I don't know what that noise is. Just a random noise. Seagull, I was listening to how far into the video? Oh, I can't check. Can I check? Yes, I can. I'm probably about 25 minutes in. Good video. Have you used AI there? Wash the mosquito bite. I've had like fucking 3 showers today. Has it you wore during the Gulf War when you flew Apache? How did you know that? How did you guess that? Was it the Apache sticker? It was, wasn't it? Oh my god, sir. Gotta go to bed, but come on after all. Yeah, safe, man. You better think of something to talk about so we're not just sitting there like, so, Guru, am I right? Do you know what I mean? Hello, Stephen. He did kill his wife. She was writing a book about the Golden State Killer. Oh, that's deep. It's getting even deeper. It's a coding program. A program use some AI, but it's a code program. Python. Have you practiced with this yet? James Charles Ray, disgusting. Get out of my pub. Get out of my pub. Can you ask them about? Yes, sure. Aaron Tats, definitely. Yes. Oh yeah, I don't even know what's going on in Venezuela at the moment. It's just like it's just some stuff in it. Play the Wallflower one headlight sometime. What the fuck is the wallflower one headlight? Absolutely no. Is that a song? Can you in your next message, Sean? Can you hum it? And then I might know it. Sorry, I wasn't here. I've only just started. Paradox, you're good, man. What's the debate schedule tonight? Paradox is not Paradox. Sorry. Bodach, the Bodach show is talking to Hank the Tank about global warming. I think Hank thinks there is a big issue with global. This is the premise. Hank, some would say, of course, Hank thinks there is global warming, and I think Bodach thinks there isn't. It will probably be a more cordial conversation, but it's not going to be longer than like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. What's global warming? There we go. You picked a side there. Matua, bubu takwa. It's okay, Mr. Dreamer Man. Thank you. We can drive it home with one highlight. Chrissy J, welcome. What the fuck are you talking about? Sung by Bob Dylan's Kid. I don't know it by name. I'm very sorry. I actually don't know that one. Bob Dylan's shit, mate. Get off the fucking ting, mate. Bob Dylan is shit. Yeah, well, it's going on. Do you know what I mean? Every fucking song. Hank probably in favour of everyone going vegan for the planet. Well, we can ask him. We can ask him, Slim. This time I'm going to do a better job. I'll do a better job at reading chat. It was all a bit too much last week, to be honest. It was all a bit too much and I couldn't fucking read chat. But what I'll do, any super chats, anybody super chatting, I'll pause the debate and read it out and carry on. So if you want to actually get involved in the debate, it'll fucking cost you. Do you know what I mean? Bit of cordial, love. Not that type of cordial. I haven't got to drink cordial and a fucking iced coffee. You know what I mean? Can't. How does that sound, guys? Oh, is there something on the chair behind your bottom? Yes, particular tube. For a funny time. The bin. What the? Why did you put that in the bin? She's retarded, literally. She's just thrown away one of Mini Musical's toys. Yes, really. Is anyone in the lobby yet? No one's in the lobby. Nobody's there yet. Oh, I haven't set the link yet. I'm here waiting, having a chit chat with you guys. Waiting, so well. Hank's late. Bodach's late. Huh? You are retarded to throw that away. It's a duck quacker. He got from the festival. That signifies when things are getting a bit too rough, yeah. Okay. Sorry about the ear rape there, boys. I haven't set the link. I was there waiting for him. I ain't set the link. I haven't put the link in chat. I haven't done it. Invite. Copy. Bodach is ready in about 5 minutes, he said. Copy. I might get, if Hank is ready, hopefully. Hank's here. Send me the stream. Yeah, safe, mate. I've got it here. Copy. Paste. Right, stream yard link is in there. I'm going to pin that. No. Smoking some shmee. Are you ready to see? Okay, smoking the shmee with you. True jiggy. Oh, he went live last night, didn't he? Pin. Thank you. The link is pinned. Hank the Tank is here. It says device is not connected. Let's have a look. That was quick. That was fast, Hank. That was very fast, sir. Very fast. Hank, I'll add you in a minute. I'll just have a quick chat. For 2 more minutes of chat. Thanks. Randall Carson has made good videos on global warming. Has he? Good for him. Flies in a private jet talk about climate issues. Yeah. What's the angriest you've ever seen Thumb? She hasn't got it in her. She hasn't. What's like the most annoyed at me you've ever been? Yeah. Have a think. Put your finger up. Not anyone's bum or anything. Put your finger up when you found something. Go on then.
So long ago, it was like 2 years ago.
Can you hear yourself through this?
No.
Okay.
When you told me to meet you at Aldi, but actually it was Little bit actually it was Aldi. One was in Hove and one was in Portslade. So I was so far away.
She got angry because I got the destination wrong.
Yeah, because
I remember that now. Remember, you were literally like ready to ghost me. It was early days, boys. Early days. Bodach is way too late. But he's on a date night. Come on, you got to give him a bit of discrepancy. Musical hunting stream. What are we hunting? What else? They want to see invasion insects. True. True. Don't know who Bodach is. The Bodach Show. You will learn who he is very soon. Skate Tank's in the chat as well. Lovely. China don't care about the environment. We'll see. Fuma some ungodly patience. Oh yes, she does. You'll fill in for Bodach. I'm sure you will, sir. Wait, dude's taking a break from a date night to debate night. Yeah, innit, man. Yeah, yeah. Big Red's in the chat. Save Big Red. Did you miss? No, we're just starting, Dylan. Just starting, mate. Dylan, I'm happy to have you on for a chat, actually. Should we have a little talk about Riga? But shut up. Should we have a little talk about Riga bullying you that one time? What? Sorry, it was a joke. It was a joke. Yeah. What did I miss? Musical. I know I've missed a lot. I ain't reading every single one. I can't. Musical MILF hunting. I'm not MILF hunting. Perfect bastard. Big Red. I'll debate you on something. Lol. Just playing. What would you debate on me? Like the stream. Thank you, Lord Guru. Yes, like the stream. That's very kind. Wait, dude's taking a break from a date night to debate. I've already read that one. All right then. True. What about the one time when she was hanging from the ceiling and her head spun around the body and she started shrieking? Yeah, but she was so unaware of that. Do you know what I mean? But that was crazy. I was so surprised that happened. Were you surprised? Yeah. You had to have been surprised. So surprised. Right, boys. It is my honor. It's my great pleasure to be welcoming today Hank the Tank add to stage. Here we go. Here he is.
Hey, what's up, fellas? Hey, hold on.
Mike.
I got to try to replicate the pose.
Oh yeah.
God, I had the worst freaking facial hair. You caught me on a really bad day. I was not
last
clean.
week.
Yeah, I looked like a fucking billy goat, dude. It was bad, man.
Nah, it was fine, mate.
Good,
right.
good.
How are you,
Well,
Hank? How's your week been, mate?
It's been fine. A little less busy, because my partner, he's busy at work at the moment, more busy than usual. We've been providing a lot more content on the Skate Tank MMA channel, so I'm glad that we've actually developed a little bit of a following. We used to have like 1 or 2 people in our chat every stream, and now we got at least like 8 or 9 people.
Easy win.
So it's nice to have. It's good to have just people to talk to as well. You don't want to be just talking to a blank screen for a whole hour or 2, but hopefully that keeps going in the future. He and me are very hardworking people, so we keep providing the content, man. We love MMA.
Good. Do you? What was I going to say? Oh, fuck it, it's gone. How have you got a certain amount of live streams that you do per week, or that you aim to do with the channel?
It's interesting. It's just tough because I feel like it's smart to have some weeks where we do a little bit less, because you never want to get burnt out in any profession, in any industry. In my opinion, that's when you have the best industry, is when you actually allow people to have breaks and time for them to just reload a little bit. And just, I think, honestly, it's good for creativity. It's good for inspiration and passion. So every once in a while, it's good to have a break. But I think we're planning each week to have at least, 4 or 5 streams a week. I think that's the shot for goal. And then I'm also starting on edits as well in videos. So like long format kinds of things. And I think that's really my passion project, because I used to do a lot of video editing when I was younger, and now I'm starting to get back into it for the first time in a while.
Yeah. Love it. What editing software do you use?
I use CapCut at the moment. It was recommended to me by a friend. I was just looking for all these free ones, wasn't working out. They all sucked, terrible footage. And then CapCut came along, and now I'm able to use like whatever music I want, whatever video I want. So I'm happy with the finished product, and that's what matters. At the end
I use CapCut, but it's fucking annoying because you can't do zoom ins.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, it's on iMovie and a lot of edits. It's called the Ken Burns effect. You can't do a zoom in on CapCut. It's fucking annoying. So what I often do, I'll spend most of the video, I'll edit a full video on iMovie, and then I'll put it all into CapCut, and then I'll do all the extra trinkets here and there. Do you know what I mean?
Smart.
Here's a question for you. So email Malison. He told me about getting banned in the City Life project, and he said a differing story to what you're saying. So what's your side of it? What did he actually do to get banned?
Basically, I don't want to get too much into the specifics, but basically there's a Discord where people who are in the City Life Project's YouTube channel hang out and have more like private messages. And listen, I wasn't there for the last 4 minutes. I will admit I was not there, but I heard a conflicting account, just like you heard a conflicting account. Isha said that basically he took on different alt accounts. He wasn't even banned at that point, but he took on different alt accounts, and he was just spamming that word. And then people who apparently were linked to him also were just spamming that shit. And maybe it wasn't hard R, maybe it wasn't like the worst you could think of, but they were spelling it out. I actually saw it in the live chat. They were spelling it out. And so even beyond just me having an approach to that, everybody else was saying, oh god, he's a scumbag, he's being a piece of shit. Everybody was saying it before I was. So I'm just following along with the trend.
And then it seems to be that you guys row wherever, whatever stream that you're in.
Wait, what?
It seems to be that you guys row whenever you're in a stream together, or like say you're in.
We have a row. We have a row, is what you're saying.
He will always go at you. He always goes at you, doesn't he?
Yes, and I'll admit that I go at him as well. But this goes back. This is not just the City Light project. This is back to the Dylan days. Big Red. We want to talk about Dylan, who was in the chat. I had a Big Red. He used to be aligned with the City Life Project. In fact, he was one of its biggest donors. Good friend of the channel, and he started making his own stuff. I thought he was funny. I
loved his stuff. I loved
cool experiences. I was joining the chat. I'm pretty sure you were there as well at some points. And
I was for a bit. The reason I found out about it, how can't I remember? Bodach's in the lobby. Bodach, I'm going to say one thing, and then I'll pull you in, mate. I found out about it because apparently I heard that Rigo was beefing with this guy who was doing stream call-ins. Someone sent me a clip of Rigo raging at him, and it turns out that him and Rigo were mates until Rigo decided he got offended by something, and then all of a sudden he had to cancel Big Red. Completely had to cancel it. That kind of what happened.
I also heard another account that he and Lossel were bullying a guy named Andrew B.
I heard that.
I won't be specific with that, but basically he accused Rigo and Lossel of bullying him. And if you don't know Andrew B, he's one of the nicest guys you could ever see in a YouTube live chat. Nothing.
You're going to say sleep with them. I was going to say that's a bit strange.
But basically he's very kind. I've known him for a while. Again, this is part of people who are part of the community and people fucking with him. And then next thing you know, hey, I'm going to defend my friend. Because I haven't seen him do anything these last couple months. He seems like a good guy. And now this guy's bullying him. It's all about defending bullies at the end of the day. And so Dylan did that to Lost Soul. Rigo's a fan of Lost Soul. Here's the connection there. There's the inner politicking there, the networking. And so now he has to defend Lost Soul. It's like a fucking gang war in fucking LA. And now you got your two sides, and now I got to defend my side against this. Now Rigo's all up in he's on the Kool-Aid of Lost Soul. And now he shows up in Dylan's chat, raid time, except it's not wholesome. It's fucking toxic as shit, and them just spamming whatever the hell they want, degenerate shit. And then it eventually spirals to the point of Rigo shows up, and he said, yeah,
I saw the
6
clip.
or 7 whole minutes. Right. And basically it's all about politics at the end of the day. And honestly, I can't even stand national politics, so internet politics is even fucking worse, I'll be honest. And I'm honestly sort of sad that now I've gotten myself involved with it. But hey, I'm a man of my word, and I show up at the end of the day.
So something to do. On that note, chat, let us welcome Bodach. By the way, Hank, I forgot to tell you, it is an alien. Bodach is an alien. So please don't misgender him. He goes under the pronoun Ninu Nanu.
I see. So he's the Mork and Mindy type then.
You'll see. But yeah, basically, we're going to add him to the stage now, and then I'm going to can I make myself smaller?
What's up?
Hey,
Nanu. What the
Boy.
fuck? Nino Nanu.
Yeah, nano.
I was riffing, mate.
Yeah, Nanu Nanu. Yeah.
Is that
Robin Williams? Robin Williams is
alright
my
layout, isn't it?
my stepdad.
He is.
Bodach, can you turn your audio down a tiny bit?
Yeah,
Bodach?
I think
Alright.
so.
Very, very, very bassy. Super bassy.
Is it?
It don't,
I like
it don't
the
matter too
visual
much.
effect you got
We
going
can
on,
get
Bodach. It's nice.
Thank you very much.
Bodach's a very clever guy. He's very clever. Very clever.
Don't say that. I don't know how to turn my audio down, so evidently I'm a bit of a spastic.
Maybe pull your mic away from your. Pull your mic away. We'll do that old chestnut.
How's that?
That's better.
It's the
Okay.
same. I think it's the same.
It's the same.
Well, listen, it's not going to be a massive long conversation. Bodach, you've had a lovely date night. Yes, Suey King, it is. Well done. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it is. So
Guys,
they want to talk about. Go for
if
it, Han.
you-
Go on.
If you guys know the show, this feels like I'm in a fucking episode of Space Ghost Coast to Coast right now, where I'm on the fucking screen and I'm like the real person, and then we got like the cartoon who's interviewing me like on the side. It's like, dude, I don't know what I'm getting.
I don't
like,
watch cartoons.
nostalgia
I
vibes
wouldn't know.
at the moment. I feel like I'm Tom York right now.
Don't watch cartoons, but yeah.
Who are you
So
calling
basically,
cartoon?
Hank the Tank.
No, I'm saying.
Hey, it hasn't started yet, fellas.
Okay.
We haven't started yet, boys. We haven't started yet. Right, chill.
This is
Change the
cartoonist.
layout.
I don't like
the
this.
layout will look fine. That.
Oh my god, man. Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
that one. Right, that's that.
Yeah.
Right. Global warming. Is it
Mm-hmm.
real? Is it a thing? Is it not a thing? Who wants to go first?
Would you mind if I went first? I
Hank,
wrote it
Hank,
down.
of course, Hank wants to go first. Yeah, mate. He's wrote a thing.
Sure.
He's wrote a poem for us, boys.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
One second. Let me get a
check
time.
out Skate Tank MMA. You know, I got my poetry in there. My ad libs. My reading.
Yes. Have you got a set amount of time you guys want to go for initially? Then just it can be a free fall. Colin, say.
I'll be quick. I'll be quick.
Do you want?
I'm not worried about times. I think. Do you think the thing when you need time limits? That's when you've got two people who are highly confrontational. You need time limits. If it's not confrontational, it's just a discussion.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think you need a time limit.
Yeah. All right then. Just all right, go for it, Hank. Go for it, mate.
All right. So this might be an unusual opinion on the matter in terms of like where we're at timeline wise, but in my opinion, I think we're already in sort of a climate apocalypse that I think is being caused by global warming, among other factors. We can do a lot to mitigate the damage at this point still in time, but I think we've already experienced and will continue to experience devastating effects from rising temperatures, 1, persisting CO2 levels in our atmosphere, 2, and the continued destruction of entire ecosystems and natural biomes that have prevented this planet, and specifically the human population, from going into a complete death spiral. Now, I think humanity may persist after the worst of the climate crisis is over, but in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be the same. I think we're going to be a highly shrunk percentage of the population as it is now. The planet is hotter than it has ever been in recorded history, and it will most likely only get worse, in my opinion. The North Atlantic Sea is literally boiling because it's so hot in recent months. Check the charts from real scientists; they do confirm that. I know that that can be a contentious topic, but I'm saying I've learned this from graphs and from people who have studied these things. Heat domes have formed in high elevation regions of the world, which would otherwise be way cooler in temperature, and push them into drought as we speak. This is an international long-term trend, in my opinion. It's not a series of anomalies, and it's, I think, our fault for how we've ruined its atmospheric and ecological balance at the current moment. It will be decades of dealing with the effects we, along with the fossil fuel industries and others that produce air and water pollutants that have already guaranteed for ourselves within the last 2 or more decades, before we even see the slightest hint of relief from this crisis. That's only if we play our cards right and jumpstart decarbonizing our environment globally by forming stronger pacts, programs, legislation, and alliances right now. If we don't, we're entering a whole other layer of hell. And no, it's not the Colby Covington layer of hair. It is a layer of hell. And I don't think a lot of us are coming out of the other side of it. Basically, that's my interpretation at the moment.
Okay. Well,
go for it, mate.
Sure. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack. First of all, climate change is obviously real. I believe it happens with or without humans. It's a natural. It's going to change without humans. It has been changing throughout all of human history, and we've only been around for a blip of that history as a species. But I completely disagree with the climate alarmism, and there's plenty of evidence to suggest that what they say the consequences will be, it's just basically it's bollocks. Okay. I'm not going to deny that it's very stupid the way we treat certain areas of the planet. We have issues with plastics in the ocean. That's real. Mm-hmm. There's a trash island the size of Texas. That's real. And you can't just go chopping down the rainforest for olive farms without consequences. Mm-hmm. But the problem is that the way they measure certain temperatures is the main problem is they say this often since records began. Well, the problem with the records is that they haven't been recording temperatures in the same way, in the same place, at the same time, year on year. So the data that we collected, say, 30 years ago isn't directly comparable with the data that we collect today. Okay. And the let me have a look. I can't remember the bloody words for it now. NOAA, hang on. Yeah, the NOAA. So they addressed this issue. So they've pumped out a satellite, which is going to measure temperatures, has been for decades now, which addressed that problem. So we are now measuring temperatures at the same place, in the same way, at the same time every year. And in the last 8 years, we're actually a fraction cooler. And in the last 20 years, that the data from these satellites has actually shown that overall the planet hasn't actually warmed significantly. The sea level rises that we're told exist don't, which you can compare to the Statue of Liberty photos. And places like the Sahara Desert, for example, the Sahara Desert is shrinking. It's greening. And the real issue with what we're taught is that carbon dioxide isn't actually the great devil. It's actually a very good thing. It's the other chemicals that we should be worried about, like methane. Methane would cause significant temperature rises, but carbon dioxide causes greening.
Methane, right? Okay.
Yeah, methane, yeah. So carbon dioxide is actually good, and that actually causes regreening, which is actually happening. So the deserts around the world are actually shrinking. So I agree that we're causing damage to our environment. So I agree that climate change happens. I disagree with the apocalyptic predictions, and there's also further archaeological evidence. So you got the Roman Empire during their years. The world was actually several degrees warmer then than it was now. Meticulous record keepers, Romans. They weren't talking about climate catastrophes. And we've also got the medieval warming period where the planet was actually warmer than what it is now. And again, no environmental disasters.
Later for sure.
But yeah, that's my stance. I think that the alarmism is mental. I think the world can become several degrees warmer than what it is now and we'll be fine. And if carbon dioxide rises, the world will actually get greener, not more apocalyptic.
Okay. Nice opening argument. Still, do you agree that there is a greenhouse gas effect in terms of heat staying trapped within our atmosphere?
Yes.
Okay. And would you say that the primary cause of that is methane?
Yeah, but well, that's my understanding. So methane has the consequences of increased methane is significantly higher than CO2.
Mm-hmm. But you still consider it that, but it's still a problem that these pollutants enter the atmosphere and keep heat trapped, which would otherwise be dispelled outside of our atmosphere by the natural process of plants taking in the air and converting it. And also plants are good at taking in pollutants and then breathing out oxygen, which again is
the term problem. It's calling it a problem. Like, I agree that it changes and that there are changes that it will cause. Whether or not that's a problem is what I'm suggesting isn't. I think the alarmism has a different agenda behind it.
Right.
I think that it's awfully convenient for governments around the world to have a state of infinite crises to act on when the solutions exist. For example, the solutions exist, but they're not employed. If they really are genuinely concerned, they could actually fix it overnight. Well, not overnight, but you know what I mean, in 10 years' time.
There are countries that have different interests than others. Like, for instance,
of course, yeah.
a lot of countries in the Middle East, they benefit greatly from fossil fuels and from the production of fossil fuels. And there are certain corporations within the United States of America that have lived off the backbone of fossil fuel in producing CO2 and air pollutants. And obviously they want to keep themselves around, financially speaking. That's a whole nother can of worms in terms of why they continue to increase their profits, even if they know that it's harmful for the planet. That's a whole nother psychological level. But basically, those corporations, they obviously want to keep their profits growing. And I think it's in spite of knowing what the effects are. And a lot of those people who run those industries tend to be lobbyists, and they tend to promote certain politicians that keep their business around. And that's not just like, oh, humanity, like if they wanted to, they would absolutely get rid of this, that, and the other, and get rid of these problems and make the world a better place. You got to understand that there's levels of corruption that are behind countries not doing things, not just, oh, well, if we all just work together more. It is a matter of like individual countries having their priorities. And some of those have nothing to do with climate change. And so that's a whole other like political level of, I believe that there are entities and there are people who do not care about this climate. It's not a universal thing. There are certain segments of our economy and our politics that know what's happening and continue to do nothing, that want short-term profits.
I completely agree with the corruption. Absolutely. It's the desired result that I think a lot of people may want to consider, which is keeping us arguing, because these same companies are owned by the likes of Vanguard and BlackRock.
I've heard those names before.
Yeah, basically they own the world. They own everything. BlackRock, Vanguard, and that they pretty much own controlling stakes of every single major corporation in the world. It's very terrifying what they own and who they own. They own the media, they own the energy companies, and they lobby both sides. You've got the same people lobbying for climate activism. They're funding Just Stop Oil, and they're also lobbying the green initiatives, because they benefit from the green regulation, despite the fact that they're so invested in fossil fuels, because the more they regulate it, the more the prices will be pushed up and the more profit they make. And they lobby both sides. Yeah. And it's to keep us arguing, because the more we argue, the more we don't act. Yes.
And often I think we're entering another movement where these otherwise full pro-business factories and corporations are basically starting to realize that the lucrative thing actually isn't continued investment in fossil fuels, but cutting away from it and instead investing in new industries that are more climate change oriented, that are greener in technology. But it isn't coming from a place of morals. It's coming from, we know that if we continue to invest in oil, if we continue to invest in coal, those stock prices are declining because people are realizing that those are fossil fuels that aren't benefiting the planet. And so now we need to reverse course and instead take this side, not for our own morals, because we would have been doing that decades ago. Now we know that it's not profitable. And now we know the world's caught on to what we've been doing the last 5, 6, 7, and even going back to the Industrial Revolution. I mean, that wasn't just bad for, the planet as a whole. That was bad for local cities, communities, people, like destroying the living conditions and life expectancies of whole populations. And so it's a matter of what's best for the economy, I think, their economy at the end of the day. Like whether or not that's benefiting us, the people, whenever it's benefiting the planet or ecological systems, ecosystems, whatever, it's all about the bottom line at the end of the day. And now the bottom line is starting to get more towards saving the planet.
Chat had a question quickly. Aaron Tats asked about what's the point when the eastern side of the world are the worst people for all of the gases and all that,
That's because we outsource our carbon emissions to the Far East so we can pretend that we're the good guys, when in fact their carbon footprint is our carbon footprint, because it's made they're making our stuff for us. If we don't buy the stuff, they don't make the stuff, then they don't make the carbon footprint. So it's our carbon footprint. But going back to what Hank said, I agree to a certain level with the agenda, the profit margin, and I see that in how they approach it, because there's affordable solutions. Like for me, I'm an advocate for nuclear. I think nuclear is the way to go. The technology has evolved to a point where it's safe. I watched a TED talk, which was amazing. It showed you this algae. There's an algae that feeds on radiation. So instead of it taking 30,000 years buried in some lead chamber underground, they can actually dispose of it in a couple of years. This algae eats it and creates a safe byproduct. So we can dispose of it, and it's abundant and it's renewable and it's cut and it doesn't produce things. But here's the thing. Give you the UK, for example. I was looking at these numbers. We're doing the whole net zero by 2030 bollocks, and it's wind and solar. So for the United Kingdom to go completely nuclear, it'll cost about 300 to 400 billion. To go completely wind and solar, about the same, about 100 billion more than that. But it doesn't, that's just to produce the electric we need, but it's intermittent. So you need battery power, battery storage. Mm-hmm. At current pricing, to have 10% storage of our power energy needs just for England alone, the sum of money that will come to is in the trillions. The money literally doesn't exist in the entire global financial system for the United Kingdom, just 60 million people, to go completely wind and solar in a reliable state. Right. And it's the most, and the profit margin in lithium mining and solar and that, it's massive. But the thing is about nuclear, it creates an abundance of electric. It creates the abundance that would make it, the profit margin on nuclear energy is so much smaller, and that's why it's avoided. So I agree with you. The profit is directing, the profit margin and the profit motive is stopping us from realizing actual solutions. We're getting this nonsense, unrealistic nonsense.
Isn't producing lithium batteries actually more harmful to the environment than, let's say, just like making a car or like just not making an electric vehicle? That's what I've heard from many people, that the production of mining lithium is horrible for the environment.
It's volatile as well. Most people don't realize that Teslas are ticking time bombs. And electric cars catch fire. They don't just catch fire, they explode. Mm-hmm. And you've got the lithium battery packs I saw a video today actually of a guy who was taking his battery pack from his e-scooter. He was on an elevator. It exploded. The guy literally got incinerated. He got like covered in first degree burns. It's not a viable solution. What we need to do is go nuclear. Full electric. It solves the problem and it gives everybody cheap, affordable, renewable energy. And we can just forget about the crisis, whether or not you believe in it or not. Mm-hmm. It's it just makes it all cheaper for us. So why is that not the way to go?
Yeah. Now my question is, how did the world transition from, because we used to have nuclear energy as a solution before, and then there was like the 3 Mile Island incident in, I believe, like the late 1970s, where a nuclear plant like almost completely collapsed and destroyed a community, Detroit. No, it's not Detroit. It's somewhere else. It's somewhere in America, but there was a nuclear plant that basically it was like a new Chernobyl in the making. And that happened later, but basically it's complete collapse. Everybody freaked out about it and said, let's transition completely away from nuclear energy because it's becoming a ticking time bomb and it could be dangerous to, the country. Now, do you think that anger was understandable at the moment? Do you think we should then focus on it again and give it another chance? Or is this a completely different nuclear energy from what they were complaining about in like the 1970s? Because we used to be on board with nuclear energy, and then that movement kind of fell apart in the 70s and the 80s. Like what are we going to do to make sure that process is safer?
Oh, we've got the technology now. We've got knowledge. We got 70s. So you got like 40 years, near 50 years of engineering progress, AI driven design. Like I said earlier, the algae that disposes of this waste. You've got to remember Japan as well had a meltdown. Right. What was that, 15 years ago? The technology exists to trust it again, but the driving force of the demonization of nuclear wasn't because of the meltdowns. It's because it's not profitable. It's just not profitable, because when you know that this thing just pumps out electric, let's say you're paying £100 a month for your electric now, and then you go fully nuclear, people aren't going to tolerate paying £100. They're going to expect that to go down to like £10 a month, and the profit margins are low. It was the energy companies themselves that demonized and lobbied for it. To just stop oil, if you follow the money chain, it actually leads to the energy companies. The energy companies are funding their own protest because it keeps us squabbling, keeps us arguing, because they want to push you towards wind and solar, not because it will fix the problem, but because it's mentally profitable.
And let me just get this straight. These are the same motherfuckers who are out in the street stopping people's cars, those protesters. And they're the same ones that are fucking up works of art and great international monuments.
Those are the ones, yeah.
Okay, so
if you follow the NGOs and whatnot, they're funded by the same lobby groups that are connected to Big Energy. Big Energy are literally protesting against themselves to push people towards wind and solar.
Wow. Well, there you have it.
Not because it's going to solve anything. It won't solve jack shit. It's just expensive.
Rabbit season!
Sorry. I think chat have decided we need to move on. You guys basically agree. What?
Yeah. Well, we disagree on the catastrophe and the cataclysm.
But no one's calling each other the N word. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I know that's a real shame. And given what Bodach,
I've got a topic.
It's like I really should have went for that angle. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I've got a random topic that could be of interest. I've got a feeling you might disagree about this more. Black Lives Matter.
It's interesting. Now, Hank, Bodach, do you
Hank,
think?
Take it. Go on. What's your take, Hank?
Do you think that's tied to another profit-driven movement, or do you think that Black Lives Matter is actually tied to a legitimate movement that spawned from a series of events? Because from what I've learned so far, it actually does come from a series of events, and there are people in areas where it's happened that have protested against it, and that's how it developed. Now, I don't know where it went from there, but I know it came from a good place. But I think a lot of political movements have sort of twisted it, and especially the word woke that used to be associated with Black Lives Matter. They turned that into something completely different. So I know it's evolved over time. What do you think about that?
Steve Spiros donated £2. He said, "When did Nicholas Cruz get out?" I don't know who Nicholas Cruz is.
I'm gonna look that up.
Nicholas Cruz.
Yeah, look it up.
Black Lives Matter is what it is now is just a Marxist. It's just a Marxist group. They took in how many billions of pounds? They haven't done anything. They haven't done anything to help black communities. They haven't invested in anything. They've I can't remember the woman. Who's the woman who founded Black Lives Matter? She now lives. She's got multiple mansions now with the money.
I think her name was Big Anita or something.
And has been given her family and friends stupid money contract, like the bullshit contracts to do blah blah, paying them millions of pounds where they don't do anything. Like, they haven't actually helped fund what they promised to fund in the start, which was like prison reform, community centres, to address basically problems in the black community. I don't know how it started. I'm not an expert on the subject, but it quite clearly got hijacked by criminals. And you can't say anything about it because as soon as you challenge it, they just play the race card. And what can you do?
Did any of you guys? One second. Did you? Sorry to interrupt, Hank. Did any of you guys see the video the founders of Black Lives Matter made, where they were essentially taking a fucking victory lap over how much money they made? They're sitting around like in a mansion around a really nice table full of like, it looked like fucking afternoon tea in the UK with champagne, and they're all just like bragging. Did anybody see that video? Did you see that? I haven't
seen that video, no.
Mate,
I heard about it. I didn't watch it, but I've seen people report it. Yeah. I mean,
so
many movements get corrupted over time. They start in a good place, and they trust a certain amount of figureheads who then become the leaders, and then they have their lobbyist friends. And it's the same thing with certain unions. I'm not saying that unions are bad. I support unions fully, especially when they come from a good place, especially when they're employee-run unions that are based in certain locations. What I don't support is then those things becoming conglomerate organizations that are run by leaders, and then they have the people who pay them, and then it becomes about the money. Once again, profit-driven motivation. Things start from a good place. I thoroughly believe that things start from a good place. I think they are sporadic. I don't think it came out of nowhere, but I feel like over time, as those organizations grow bigger and bigger and more influential and more international, they start to develop figureheads who just work with the government, in my opinion.
Yeah. Shit.
I think it's
I'm supposed to disagree, but I agree with you. I think the same thing happened to Pride as well.
So in that case, actually, I have a question. Yeah. This might be more controversial. What do you think that police brutality is still a problem in the US or in the UK? And if it is,
if you soccer kick them, it's fine.
What is an actual solution that you can have to? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking MMA rules, and I'm applying it to politics at the moment. Every once in a while, a schizophrenic thought enters my head, and I want to kick them Pride style.
Basically, if you look at the statistics in America, the police brutality, obviously police brutality is a thing, but it's not. When you actually look at the statistics, like in America, for example, you are more likely, when you compare the proportion of crimes per race to the amount of brutality, you are more likely to be brutalized by the US police as a white person or an Asian person than you are a black person, and you're far more likely to be shot by a police officer if you're white than when you're black.
So this is not a matter of just a racial problem. This is a matter of system versus individual. Everyone who middle class or lower class problem. Saying it's a class
overall, problem. Police brutality is a problem. Yeah, of course it is. It's a problem in the UK as well. I've got mates who've been arrested over some silliness, and they do get roughed up a bit. It happens. In
that case, do you think that there should be legislation or reform or certain approaches that governments or direct action movements can take to better the situation?
Oh yeah, definitely. Listen, I compare the police to the military, right?
Yeah.
You think about the military. What do? Think about it. Soldier, for example, they spend way more time training than they do at war. Even when Afghanistan was a thing and they were getting rotated a lot, way more training than actual service. The police, on the other hand, do a boot camp and a bit of training at the beginning, and then they're off, day in, day out. I think police officers should spend at least half of their time training. Yeah. If they're not, that has to be training. Whatever that community offers, whatever the trend is, they need to be rehearsing, going through it, practicing arrests. Like, I watched that video in the airport, and at the end of the day, with better training, there was a scuffle before he got kicked in the head, right? The guy sucker punched him, it was a fight.
He punched a female police officer in the fucking nose.
Yeah, he smacked the police officer. And it's like, with better training,
I see you, little man. I see you doing your little conniving, your political maneuvering in the chat a little bit, wanting to say something interesting to spark the flames. And I'm just letting you know, I see you. I see all you motherfuckers right now. I've read literally every single one of your messages, so be careful because Big Brother's watching.
A quick question for Hank. Hank, if you've been reading chat, who do you hate the most in chat so far?
Oh God, here we go.
So since the start of the conversation, who do you dislike the most?
If you hate him the most, he gets in the StreamYard. Oh,
no. Can we musical? Can we have a quick debate on the ethnicity of Slim, please? Because I got some views.
Ethnicity of Slim.
Man.
That is a black man.
Are you talking about? You on about Sniff? You on about Sniff?
Sniff, that's the one. Sorry, yeah, Sniff the Batman.
Sure. I've got a couple of people in there. What the? Okay, hold that thought, Bodach. I want to add. I think, is this Western?
I see Black Betty in the chat.
Yeah, Black Betty's here. I think Western wants to join.
I think Betty's black, gotta say.
Listen,
Western.
Hank, seriously, can I just say, Hank, this has been a very nice conversation. I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful.
You seem like a very chill individual who's done his research.
It's so easy to just get in a screaming match in it on these things.
Well, God knows it's what they want, but
we've got somebody new joined.
It's more like a fucking Noam Chomsky interview than anything else.
1 second, lads. Somebody new joined. I didn't see the whole name. I thought it was Western Mass Climber.
Hey, the N-bomb's incoming, guys. Look out for the N-bomb. Here it comes.
Western Mass Grinders, ex-Land Whale. What the fuck?
Who could it be behind door number 3?
Are you speaking that?
Killer on the dating game.
Are you going to say anything? Western Mass Grinders, ex-Land Whale.
I like.
Is this UTF? Who's beefing at the minute with Western Mass Climb? Is it Western and UTF? Is it?
Western has a beef now and again with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
no audio coming from.
No, there is none. So I'm assuming this person's 11 years old because I have no idea how to use a microphone.
Could be.
But basically, Western Mass Climber, by the way, has been a good pal of mine. Again, we talk about the community, talk about people that have developed bonds with me over time. Western Mass Climber, I've been friends with them for like a couple of years now. I've seen them in various chats. I've known him for a while. Oh,
here we go.
Here we go.
Hello, are you there, Western X?
I think this is a Beatles record. We have to play it backwards.
Give it a second. Hello, are you there? Hello? Nothing's happening there. No, nothing's happening.
Nothing there, man. I wanted some excitement
funny.
for the people. You know, I wanted to have a screaming match. I wanted to blow my audio through the microphone, and it didn't happen.
All right, let's add Little Man then.
Here we go.
Who's this, Little Man?
Yeah, Little Man's here.
What's up, Bodach?
Why can't you stick? Look, listen. I think if you're going to join in, at least use the same name as you do in the chat. Tom.
Yeah, this is
Tom could be anyone.
It's Tom, it's Fed, it's Little Man, it's everybody.
Yeah, it's everyone.
Little Man.
What's up, Mordecai? You peeping on Margaret? What's going on now?
How do you feel about
Black Bay said this debate was surprisingly pleasant. It was. We disagree. I don't believe the alarmism. Let's just
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go for it,
Hank,
Tom.
how do you
Tom,
feel about Sewer King just totally dunking on you in chat, dude?
Wait, what?
How do you feel about Sewer King dragging you in chat?
It comes with the territory. You know, I think I actually dealt with far worse the first time around. But hey, I've had debates before. I've stood up in front of like a bunch of people who have listened to me talk, and I've been devastated before, man. But I've had experience. That's where the experience comes in. So I've seen it all before. And you can love me, you can hate me, but the truth is that I stand up and I show out. So I got courage and I stand up for what I believe in.
Hank's
so
here.
It doesn't matter
Hank's
what
here.
anybody says. I'm happy with myself, regardless of the consequences.
That's good.
got to respect that.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you fucking chicken out, you got no excuse. It's the same thing as, okay, here we go. This is going to incite something. If you don't vote, you don't have a lot of excuses, in my opinion. You have your opportunity to change the system through voting, not even for certain people, but through policies, through local elections, the things that happen in your city or in local areas. You can affect the world directly. And so I feel like if you complain about politics and you want something to change, vote. That's my opinion. We have had wars, and Tom knows all about it. Tom knows all about it. We've had wars, and we'll have the war again, brother. If that election's rigged, we have the wars that go on.
It's just a shame women vote, isn't it? It's just a shame the women vote. If we could just stop.
Ironically, yes.
Yikes! I see. Okay, now you're tempting me. Now you're tempting. I'm getting a little hot. Okay, starting to get a little frisky. Okay.
I mean, Hank.
The second women got mentioned, Hank's getting frisky. That makes sense.
Here's the thing. I think my mom.
Let's be honest, Hank. Why do you really have like any of the viewpoints you have? Is it because of a woman, or is it because your dad has these viewpoints too?
They both do. It's interesting, and I'll admit, my parents have said that they agree politically, and that's one of the biggest reasons why they've still been around. Is because if they didn't agree politically, they'd have fucking screaming matches every single day, and then it wouldn't work out. So at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of relationships we have in the world are necessarily political, because politics is basically everything. It's culture, it's economy, it's general politics, but it's everything else. And so Bodach and I have gotten along quite a bit on a lot of points, and so that's political. But you know, it's not mean or anything. But and we have our enemies, and that's political as well. But I mean, I just think it comes with the territory. In my opinion, I think in our modern world, more than ever before, everything's political. Everything's political. It's in chats, YouTube chats, it's on social media, it's in books, it's in fucking every piece of culture. You basically can't escape it. Even in everyday life, you see fucking stickers on vehicles. It's everywhere. And so I might as well be involved and give my perspective and put myself out there, because I'm seeing a lot of perspectives from one side, and that's perfectly all right. That comes with the territory. That comes with momentum of history, in my opinion. But I'm now something interesting has happened the last couple of years, and now I feel like I can actually put my experience and my presence into the world. And I've always wanted to, and now this is actually an opportunity for me to do it. There aren't a lot of opportunities.
So it's just an ego thing for you then?
I've got one more question for Hank.
I mean, it's good that you admit it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what's wrong with that?
One more question for Hank. This
lot.
might be the most controversial one. Hank, what is your thoughts on Touchwood? What's your thoughts on the Holocaust?
Jesus.
Are there people who don't believe it was real?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I have
believe-
questions.
Yeah, please
Okay,
ask
man.
away, Bodach. Ask musical.
Go on, Bodach. Start the shit show, mate.
Okay. I need to tread carefully so I don't want to get in trouble. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could replace, the J word with like penguins or whatever,
Penguins, no. Here's the thing about the thing. I think the Holocaust, I'm not a denier, but I think a certain group managed to hijack it as like, when you think of it, you think of one ethnicity.
Right.
The Nazis they didn't actually discriminate in their hate, and the Holocaust involved more than just the penguins. They hated people of color. They also rounded up people who were disabled, but there was a certain ethnicity who they hated.
Kind of like Israel Adesanya's coach for a second there. Well, I'm not going to talk about the Holocaust, but no evidence.
But the one thing no one seems to mention is, first of all, the Slavs. The Nazis had a special hatred for the Slavs, and a lot of the millions in the Holocaust that died were actually Slavs. So I dispute the 6 million number. I'm not saying that it wasn't horrendous and horrific, but a massive portion of those who died were Slavs, and they were really brutal to the Slavs. And the camps were not what they were reported to be. They weren't death camps. They were forced labor camps. They forced them to work, and once they were no good to work, they didn't gas them. They took them out the back and shot them. There's no evidence for the gas chambers, but there's loads of evidence for the massive stockpiles of bullets.
That's great.
For shooting them. And do you know the pile of shoes? Oh my God, they took the shoes, the sob story of the shoes. You see all the shoes they took off of them. If you actually look at the photos of the mass graves, they're fully clothed. The Nazis didn't give the Nazis wouldn't take the clothes and the shoes off of these people because they looked at them as vermin. They're not going to give they're not going to take the shoes off of them. The piles of shoes they were forced labor. That was the shoes they were making.
Right. But I think that's different camps as well. I think certain camps had them clothed, some didn't. It depends. Like some were way worse than others. Obviously, we know that with Auschwitz and other ones.
But
so
that stockpile of shit. Do you know the stockpile? You see all the piled up shoes and stuff. That wasn't from the dead Jews and the dead Slavs.
Right.
That was actually the produce of the forced labor. It wasn't an actual factory. They just didn't have the infrastructure in the camps to actually organize it. So they just piled up the shoes. They were actually off to the German people because their infrastructure was decimated by bombing. Those labor camps were making the clothes and the shoes and stuff for the German people.
Yeah.
That's what those shoes were for. They're not the shoes from the dead Holocausted people. They're actually the produce of the forced labor.
Now, did they steal their jewelry? Because I heard stories about them stealing their jewelry and other collectibles.
Yeah, they stole the jewelry, yeah.
But here's a point that's actually interesting. So did,
One sec, Hank. Pause, Hank. Westland's X is back.
I think there's a knife going up and down a chalkboard right now. Wow, that mic is fucked.
Jesus.
Yeah, don't sound the best, man. Yeah, it does.
Holy shit, dude.
Sorry about that. Carry on. Go for it, Hank. And then Tom, give your take after Hank's take.
So basically what I was trying to say is and this might be a hot take, but it wasn't just the Nazis who were taking jewelry off bodies. The American soldiers were as well. Everybody involved in World War II was taking shit off of bodies and basically taking
the sexual assault, all of it, mate. The British and the Americans joined in with the Russians and the Nazis.
Yeah. And that's one thing I hate is that certain parties in World War II are idolized as heroes when all of us were bad. All of us murdered tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of lives. And it was, obviously one of the most horrific events and wars in human history. But that came from all sides. Obviously, the Nazis were I think the worst in terms of their ideology and what they ended up producing in terms of their local areas. But we Americans bombed the Japanese, And I also want to mention the Germans killed basically any Soviet that they saw in sight. Any Russian they saw in sight, they would basically just kill them on sight. And that was coming through orders. And so World War II was one of the most nightmarish events in human history, and I think it came from all sides. And just because one of our sides won, doesn't mean that all the sides were not committing horrific atrocities that should never be done again.
Tom, give us your take.
History's written by the winners, isn't it?
Yep.
True, that is so true. Tom, give us your take, mate. You got anything to add?
You want to talk about if I think it's fake or real, or what do you mean?
Or respond to whatever Bodach or Hank has said. Anything.
My 2 cents?
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot more people in the chat have a lot more better things than me to say about the event. But what I'll say from what I can see is that a certain group of people did stand to gain from this event solely being focused on them. And a lot of the survivor accounts from these people from certain, I'm not sure what to call these bodies.
Companies, organizations.
Leagues, organizations, yeah, also have some stake to gain in this event being targeted to a specific people. Also, where are you going to put a bunch of civilians when an entire city is being decimated by like bombing, shelling, and fuck knows what, and rapes? Also, there was like a big epidemic of typhus going on at the time too, wasn't there? Or some kind of disease?
Yeah, there's lots of
Am I
disease.
wrong about that? Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on at that time. I don't know too much about that. All I know is that a certain group of people did stand a lot to gain from making themselves to be the victims.
Is that after the fact?
After the fact, yeah. After the fact, yeah, they still do stand. They still do have a lot to gain, even though the whole like Palestine thing is cool right now, and it's cool to like not like them. They still do stand a lot to gain from that whole event because they often call back to that event with saying things like "never again," or Israel's main mission is in prevention of that event happening again.
Yeah, that's BS.
Now, the esoteric side of that event.
It's ironic, actually, because they've created a genocide as well. Anyway.
Okay. So, the Holodomor. A Holocaust, I think is something like a Brent offering or some shit. 6 million is also a pretty esoteric number. And
I think that number's bollocks myself. I think it was more like 1 million.
Well, no, they say the number 6 million a lot, right? Six.
Hank, higher or lower
6,
than 1 million?
6.
Higher or lower than 1 million, Hank?
Am I on a game show right now? Am I on the price?
Well, the number we're given by teachers and
higher. Ding, 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 ding,
I
ding, ding.
I don't know. I don't know how many people did or did die. I'm pretty sure it was like more than just Jews there. Whether or not they were executed in gas chambers with wooden doors or burned alive in chambers with wooden doors. I don't know.
Do you know what those chambers were? Black Betty touches on it, mate. They're delousing chambers.
Yeah,
that's what they were.
That's in prison. That's the thing in prison too. I don't know if you guys ever been, incarcerated. That's the thing that happens in prison. They delouse you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but, I guess we can all be safe to say the Holocaust was very bad, kids, and don't you try to recreate this at home.
So was the Bolsheviks. Actually, the Bolsheviks was terrible. We weren't taught that in the UK schools about the Bolsheviks.
So you got a comment from the squirrel man. He made a good point. There's just way too many first-hand accounts and interviews and stuff to deny that it did happen to some level.
Right.
Like there's just
But the accounts are very nonsensical to a point. Mentioning machines that do not exist when you go to those sites, and there's no evidence of any of those machines being there. Like we said about the delousing chambers. People say those are gas chambers. There's been tests, by individual groups on a lot of these quote unquote gas chambers, and no gas residues have ever been found.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now,
they shot them. They didn't gas them. They shot them.
Now,
it'd be more cost effective.
What I'm trying to wonder, what might be the most disputed thing to come out of this is, are we using this as just a way to say, okay, there are conflicting accounts, there are certain individuals who came to benefit, or are we using that as an excuse to say, yes, this certain people of this sector of people, they are manipulators, and do you think that can have a negative effect when people aren't getting the full story?
I thought, sorry, can I join?
Yeah.
Did you see the gas chamber thing? As I believe the gas chamber story, I don't know if I'm wrong. I might be misremembering this, but I believe it came from just a single 20-minute testimony in the Nuremberg trials, and that's it. And that's gone down in history, like how the actual process of gassing them. It was just one bullshit testimony during the Nuremberg trials, and they've never actually been able to find evidence of them having the capacity to gas people to death on such a large scale. They've never found that or proven it. They've just found some delousing chambers that had a bit of a weird setup. That's it.
Yeah.
So you're saying that it's only through shots to the head or just simple murders that these are being committed?
Or they
Firing
could
squads,
just die
isn't
from typhus.
Right, there's typhus.
Yeah,
How do
disease,
you-
firing squads.
Now, this is actually a challenge for you. Where do you think this idea of it, if it is in fact an idea, I'm not confirming or denying, but I'm just hearing it just based on people's accounts. Again, sort of like what we're talking about the topic. If it is an idea, where do you think it came from? How do you think it got started?
Well, the people that stand to gain the most from it obviously started the whole narrative that they're the victims, right? So that us, America, go in and save them, or at least instigate a wider war and adding more pressure to whatever, I guess, enemy force that they were originally. Fuck, I don't know. I lost my train of thought there. But what I'm saying is, Jews pretty much made it up so that the U.S. can get involved, so everybody else can get involved, so we can overwhelm Germany. That's pretty much what I was saying.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to be like, more,
Right.
not trying
Well,
to get
that's
musical
just
or
good to
essay.
know. That's good to know what the theoretical argument to come out of those
Yeah.
points is. Yeah. So basically, it was a reason for the U.S. to get involved in the war.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Everybody else too.
Pearl
not just
Harbor
us.
basically guaranteed that, even regardless of those.
I mean,
arguments.
they were allied with shit. What was that? Japan, right? They were also allied with Germany, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Hitler, I believe, declared war on America at around the same time that America declared war on Germany. Am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure that Hitler declared war on America at some point during that.
I wasn't born.
Wasn't that didn't America commit? Didn't Germany declare on America because of their treaty and their alliance with Japan?
Might just be.
They,
So it seemed like something that was going to happen either way. Although I think there was a time where, in a certain timeline, America might not have gotten involved. And I am saying that I think we had an America first approach during that point where we wanted to be very neutral and non-involved. There's a word for it I'm trying to find. That's like a country that does not want to get involved in the war whatsoever, wants to stay an entity in itself.
Yeah, like Switzerland, neutrality.
John Jones.
Neutrality, yeah.
The word
John
Jones.
Jones.
Yes.
Yeah, John Jones.
Yeah. Cowardice,
Went-
basically. And homosexuality combined.
Yes. I mean, at
Yeah,
that
Japan
time,
dragged
I'm pretty
Japan
sure,
dragged you in, didn't they? It was Japan that dragged America in.
Well,
Yeah, it was. At the end of the day.
yes,
It was
in a
no
roundabout
morals
way.
involved. Yeah.
But I mean, that in of itself, that was one theater, right? The Japanese theater. But to go into the European theater,
Isolationist, I think, is the word.
That's the term, yeah.
the European theater was like a whole different thing. I feel like that was brought about to us, or that whole idea of us going into Europe, like not just fighting with Japan, but also fighting with Germany, was given to us by, the Jews. Because I'm pretty sure at that point, they were in charge of mass media in America already. So, again, they stand a lot to gain from us going into that war. I mean, the Federal Reserve, I'm pretty sure they gained so goddamn much from this whole war.
Remember
Yeah,
when
the blank check to Britain.
put Japanese inside internment camps as well during that war?
Oh yeah.
We had them imprisoned, and obviously not in terms of like violence. That was way less than what was in Germany. But there were people who were fucking iced in those internment camps as well. So
Well, I mean,
remember that Hitler, and I'm going to say this from my own experience from education, Hitler based a lot of his language in his original book when he was arrested, Mein Kampf, that book. He based it on a lot of it on American entrepreneurs, American racial laws, and like what migration laws during that time. And so I think America was in sort of a similar fascist opinion and ideology to Germany at that time. And so beyond just being isolationist, there were a few points that I think Hitler agreed with the ideals of America, especially the Manifest Destiny and exclusionary laws. Hey, musical.
Yeah, I don't really know much about that.
Guys. Nice. All right.
That's where you got to bring someone like Will Black Betty who actually like knows and cares
Yeah,
about
we're
this
gonna get
kind of.
Black Betty. We'll get Black Betty on.
This is where you need a European to come in and care about this.
Yeah, true. Any final words from anybody? I'm gonna get Otis the beefy one on in a minute. So, any final words, boys?
Thanks for the debate.
we did-
Or should I say like the
Nice.
conversation, more like, because I think we
Yeah,
ended
conversation.
on that point. Yeah.
I'm very surprised. Little Man and Hank the Tank. I've been in a video call and it's been very cordial. It's very surprising to me. Go for it, bro. Sorry, mate.
Nah, I mean, we do disagree. I don't think we've got anything to worry about. I think the apocalypse, the climate apocalypse that I keep prophesizing, it never seems to happen. Greta Thunberg's full of shit. I think it's hysteria, and I think it's an agenda, and it's a government agenda to tax us and control us, and the planet isn't ending anytime soon. And it probably is smart to just clean the place up a bit. That's the wise thing.
And I can take from Bodach's point of view, expand nuclear energy. That is the climate change program to get behind.
That's the answer.
Energy, yeah, and it costs less. So
Sure.
Why not?
All right, fellas. Thank you very much. That was a very boring debate. I loved every second of it. Okay, thank you so much.
Might be on 60 fucking minutes with David Rose.
Yeah, true. I will do the same next week. I'm still going to be. I'm keeping the stream going, but do the same. If you guys want to let me know if you want to talk about anything with anybody.
Oh, and by the way, cheap plug. Go check out Skate Tank MMA, the new channel.
No. Sure.
No.
Okay.
MMA and stuff. And
Nope.
if you enjoy our predictions and our goofballers, and you want to go to Hank's Think Tank, that's a solo stream that I'm there. Go and subscribe, you filthy animals.
Thank you, Hank. Also, Bodach's got a channel, the Bodach Show. He used to stream.
Bodach Show.
I used to stream. I'm back. I'm back on Mondays.
Are you back tomorrow?
This debate brought him back.
Mondays. I can only commit to Mondays at the minute. I've got a lot on.
So, yeah, that's fair enough.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna duck out. Let someone else take the spot.
Thanks, Bodach. Thank you. Sorry, I know you were busy tonight. Thanks for stepping in, mate.
No worries. Ciao. Nice to talk to you, Hank. Cheers, Tom.
See you later, Hank. I'll see you soon. Love you.
All right. See you.
Peace out, Bodach.
Thank you, Tom. Thanks, Tom. Any final words, Tom? Hello, Tom. How's it going, Tom?
How's it going, musical?
How are you?
Good.
Good. I'm going to bring Otis the beefy one. You can hang around if you want.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know why I didn't let those two. I feel bad now. I feel like I've just kicked them out. And I've said to Tom, we can be here. That's fine. Oh, no, they had the debate. Okay, I knew you fucking cunt.
Fucking okay, I knew. What you saying, man? How's it going?
I'm all right. I'm kind of dying, really. I've had fucking no sleep since Monday. I've had about 5 hours sleep since Monday. And I'm struggling.
I'm actually been pretty good, man.
Good.
Can I just say something? How good is it when the chat is fucking active and they're responding to all the fucking points and shit? That's good, man. It's a good community. You know? It's good. Typically, you come into these fucking chats and it's just fucking shit and there's no one responding.
So what you're saying is, when I do a normal stream, my streams are shit because chat doesn't make very fast.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, but you get what I'm saying. No, when the chat's fucking responding, everyone's putting, man. That's good, man. Can I ask you also, musical?
Yes.
Just based off the last stream, what are your thoughts on the accusations, or not the accusation, but just the consensus that I might be related to you, or that I might be your son in some way?
I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of those accusations that you might be my son. I am a quarter Scottish, so there is a somewhat tiny part of validity in that, but it's probably bullshit. Probably. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think just resemblance-wise, I don't. It's not. We don't look identical, but it's not. I wouldn't see it as an insult. I didn't take it as an insult. That looked like I could be your son, to be honest.
True.
Yeah. I can see it a tiny bit. I can see it a little bit.
I mean, I do have I'm a bit overweight at the moment. I'm dadly figured, I guess you could call it. You know.
Tom, what are you saying, man?
No, I was gonna head out right now.
You got to head out safe, Tom. All right.
Yeah. All right. You guys.
Thanks for joining, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah.
Question, Otis. What did you think about Guru's hair in his last stream?
Oh, I know I'm not exactly wanting to talk right now because it's not actually far off it, but
I can't see yours at the moment. Can't see it.
Can you not?
see
Oh,
it.
you can't really. I can see it on Matthew, but on the actual thing, you can't really fucking see it. But yeah, it's a lot. It's thick right now. Guru's trim was. Did he say at the start of the stream what was up with it? That he hasn't showed or something? He just
I don't know.
Because sometimes
that is the craziest I've ever seen it, man.
Sometimes it looks normal. Sometimes that is fucking barbaric. You know that movie, the Croods?
I like the long hair. I like it. I think it looks cool. But that was the biggest one. That was the biggest one. It's getting bigger and bigger. He's
had it close to that before, that level of frizziness and that density, but that was just fucking. I mean, he's not walking out the house like that, is he? You know what I mean? That's just sit down, do the fucking.
I think he is. I think he is.
I don't know. But his trip to the shops, he's doing that. That he always talks about. His trip to the shops.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Maybe. I think he might whack the beanie on, though, to be honest.
Thoughts on him staring people down in public?
I mean, if I was fucking 6 foot, however tall he is, 6'6" now, according to him, if I was that height, I'd probably consider doing it. But if one of them guruisms, like, do you think he actually does it, or is that just something he thought before he came on stream to be funny? Because I can see him doing it, to be honest.
I reckon he probably didn't realise he did it once and then thought about it a lot, and because he's a bit insane, he's like, "Oh yeah, I've been doing this thing." That's what I would say.
Yeah, he is a little bit insane, but that makes him. I think it makes him a little bit more relatable, and he comes on stream nearly every other day with just some new shit that I can actually believe that he has done in real life, no matter how fucking insane it might be.
Yeah. Chat, do you have any questions for Otis? Or test the beefy one, you can't you? Any questions for Otis?
There's no one else want to come in, really?
There might be someone who wants to come in. Who's coming in, boys? Anybody else?
Can I also ask a question?
Yes, there is someone that's coming. Question first.
I was going to say, what did you make of Guru's end of stream for the Fight Companion? You know how he had this like revelation of like, some people lost, but fuck it, Aspinall won. That's good. Arnold Allen won. He was taking it with a bit of a grain of salt. It was nice compared to what happened after Pahey and Yeri, where he just completely fucking broke down based off that fight. It was like, the fucking sport makes no sense. I'm not doing this anymore. I quite liked it. I thought it was quite refreshing that he was like, fuck it, Aspinall won. Let's fight another day. I quite like that.
So he was looking on the bright side. I didn't catch the very, very end of his stream, like if he did like a summary, but I caught the kind of vibe. I mean, at the end of the day, it just proves that no one really gives a fuck about Leon Edwards, really.
That's true.
Not really.
There are Leon fans, but listen, I don't dislike Leon, but when he lost, I was like, sucks, but go move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hated Leon's inactivity. I hated that.
To be fair, he wasn't that much more inactive than Usman was. Usman had one quick turnaround between the Burns fight and the Masvidal match. Other than that, it was about 7-8 months a lot of the time. Like Leon wasn't before that fight when he had like the RD fight and a long time off due to like the COVID and the Woodley fight and all that shit. That was a bad period. A lot wasn't really his fault, but he wasn't like very active. Like we had Adesanya for one point for as shit as his fights was. The guy was fighting active, but I don't think he was as inactive as people make it seem.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like we were tuning in like fucking hell, the Leon 5 rounds of war tonight. We can't wait for it. You know?
Yeah. I've got a bad feeling that Bilal is going to be this just as inactive. Even though he's saying now I'm going to be doing this.
36. Sorry for interrupting you, but yeah.
36. Okay, so he should realistically be more active.
He realistically should have.
Go two ways. If you're old and you've got the belt, you'll want to cling on to that. So you want to fight as little as possible. Or if you want legacy, which he might want, then you never know. We'll find out in a few months, I guess.
It wants to be compared to GSP, so we'd have to as well. And I don't know what the thing is. Who the fuck is so? I know it is funny that Bilal's champion, but it is a little bit like, fuck. How did we get to this point? Because it's not even to say he's a worse fighter than Usman and Leon were. I mean, just beat Leon, but it's like it felt like a bit of a prestige when Usman was champion. And as you saw Usman with the belt, like that makes sense. But you see Bilal's champion, it's like, oh,
yeah,
it's a bad timeline that we live in.
And just the fact that Aaron Tats, I'll get you in 1 second. Just the fact that he all of a sudden is a fucking wrestle monster, like all of a sudden. And I know people go, "Oh, it's because he was at Khabib's gym. He's been training with Khabib and Makhachev." Yeah, people are gonna say that, but still, man, that gym is fucking sus. That gym is sus, man.
The really good point to pick Leon and beat him is that Leon's last fucking 4 years of his career have been training to fight grapplers. Gunnar, Nelson, Hamza, Woodley, Usman multiple times, Colby. The guy's been doing nothing but drum tape in defence. Bilal got him down in like the first fucking 20 seconds and held him down for like the rest of the round.
Like,
where does that come from?
Straight away.
Is that just the Khabib style wrestling? Is it the Dagestani handcuff that he didn't really use that much? I don't know. It is sus because you see Bilal pre-UFC through UFC fucking versus Diego fucking Lima, the howler monkey. That's not a racist thing. He actually looks like a howler monkey. And then now the guy's sus, let's just say. And the manager is sus. Ali Abdelaziz is a bit sus as well.
Everything's sus about it. Let's add Aaron Tats. You know Aaron Tats, don't you, Otis?
From chat, yeah, vaguely. Aaron Tats.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, man. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, what's good?
How are we doing, buddy? How's it going, you fucking cunt? Yeah, not really.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. What have you done today?
Not much really. I got my car back though.
Oh, safe. Was it broken?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened to it?
So the battery leaked and it fried my whole computer. So that was like $2,200.
You left your computer in the car and the battery?
No, the computer in the car.
Oh, you're rich. Okay, I get you.
No, I'm like broke now. I have no money anymore.
Okay, cool. Fair
that was all my money.
Okay, so you got your car back. What do you have for dinner? What time is it there where you are, actually?
It's 8:30 p.m.
Oh, have you had your dinner yet?
No.
What are you going to have when you have it?
I don't know.
All right, I was just asking.
Are we talking about 304?
We're talking about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, mate.
All right.
Aaron Tats, are you one of the people in chat that said you look like me? Were you one of those people?
Yeah, I look a little bit like you. You look just like my brother.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of scary.
Hope that's a good thing. I hope that's not an insult.
No,
I remember Aaron Tats donated a $5 and said, Otis really looks like me.
Someone else did as well. It was odd. It was an odd realization for me that apparently I just look like everyone in chat put together. But
what do you want to talk about then, Aaron?
I want to talk about how bad Leon looked.
Yeah,
I see all these people yapping about Bilal and how good Bilal looked and how Leon was like never going to begin with. But Leon looked horrible.
Yeah.
Like in the first, he looked good in the exit clinch. He was getting his elbows off. He's getting knees off. But then once he did like that cross guard thing, like what Poirier did, and then Bilal hit him with the uppercut, he never looked the same after that.
Yeah.
And then
he got scared.
Yeah, for real. And then after he got slammed, people are saying it looked like he got KO'd when he got slammed right on the head.
Yeah, it was a bit.
After looking on the replay,
I just wish the splitting open of the fucking big disgusting nose happened in round 4. If that happened in round 4, that fight's a different story, man.
Yeah,
because that was a lot of blood on a very unfortunate area. You know.
But I mean, each round was kind of clear to me. Like the first went to Bilal, and then the third and the fifth went to Leon. But I don't know. Leon just didn't show up.
I think Leon could have got, if that was in round 4, that nose split it in fucking 4 places or whatever the fuck. If that happened in round 4, round 5, he could have got a finish.
Did you think at all that he was going to have another comeback 5th round KO from him? Because for a split second I thought, oh, it's the script. He's got to do it again.
You can only think that. You can only think that. Especially after the Usman one. You can only. I was thinking that.
The stream I watched cut out in the last 20 seconds, so I didn't get to see the cut. Or whenever Leon was keeping his head in.
It was Leon's most retarded moment of all time, the last 30 seconds of the 5th round.
Like, I watched the replay,
to lay in full guard. Yeah, that's going to win you the fucking fight, you retard.
It's the JDM take. Sometimes you've just got to pull a JDM and just fucking Hail Mary it. Yeah. You've lost the fight. You can't lose harder. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
I'm worried about JDM. I think people are on the JDM bandwagon. I think they're going to be very sad. I just think the thing that's missing is his wrestling defense.
Against who? Because I think against a couple guys at the top, I think he will do well. But
I agree with Otis.
Well, initially against Burns, Burns isn't an incredible grappler, and he's kind of a lightweight. He was lightweight, and he got out grappled for most of that fight. And against Hafez, he was retarded. It wasn't just that he hasn't got the strength. He was retarded in that fight. I can't remember because I'm old. But I remember
he pulled guillotine like 5 times that fight.
Yeah, dude. That's my only concern with him. On the feet, incredible, crisp hands. Not so much with the kicks, but he doesn't need it. His fucking hands, he'll just knock you out, man. But I'm just worried he's going to get Shavkat. Even I'm worried Ian Gary would fucking wrestle JDM. I bet he would.
Ian's wrestling this shit, though.
It is shit, but I bet you it's better than JDM's wrestling.
The Hafez fight as well was 2 weight cuts in the same week, to be fair. So if you want to compare, like, he might have been a bit fucking drained and a bit just fucking depleted.
Maybe, yeah, fair. That's fair.
Hafez never got tested that fight either.
Yeah, I think Hafez was on some.
If you look at him
fight.
compared to that fight to like his Mickey Gall fight, he looked completely different. So
yeah, that's true.
I think Sorry, you go on. Yeah.
No, you go.
I was going to say, Ian, I think JDM will beat Shafkat if they fight. If that's the fight, I think he beats him. Shafkat's got tall man defense. He just fucking leans his head back and just hopes he doesn't get.
It reminds me of Luke. Like if you watch, like, I ended up watching like 2 hours of Bilal before 304.
Torture.
I don't know why, but the way Shafkat fights, like his tall guard, like what Otis said, it just reminds me of Luke. And it's terrible.
He doesn't have a guard. He just literally puts his head back and says, "I'm tall enough. You won't hit me." But he does get hit. That's the issue.
I think he's gonna get chinned sooner or later. Like with JDM, he probably has like some of the best stand up, or I think he does have the best stand up in the whole division.
Yeah.
And that dude has nukes for hands.
JDM's not getting fucking chinned. Look at that fucking head. That cunt is not getting chinned.
Yeah.
That fucking thing from Wrangle, that mole from Wrangle build, bro's not getting chinned with anything.
Yeah.
Well, he has that high guard too, like what he did with Holland. Holland couldn't hit him in the head at all.
Yeah, even if you do hit him, it's got to be through the forearms, and it's got to be, even if you do get through the chin, it's like 3 layers of defense in the JDM guard. That stuff.
Yeah.
Nukes. He's got nukes in his hands. Yeah.
But I think we're kind of a little too worried about JDM's takedown defense because remember in that Burton's fight, he broke his arm in the first round, and he was coming in on staff.
Yeah,
that's true.
And Burns' wrestling hasn't really like dropped off. Like he was able to get Wonder Boy down. He was able to do well against Magni.
Everyone gets.
He did it better than Shafkat though.
Yeah.
He was able to take down Wonder Boy multiple times. Shafkat took like 2 rounds to get him down.
Shafkat got the finish though.
I will say though, Shafkat's wins though, like realistically, he has beat Neil Magny, Wonder Boy, and Jeff Neal. And Jeff Neal's kind of fucking shit. Like, what point have you got to realize Jeff Neal is shit? And he just
Jeff Neal just follows against outside strikers. Like every kickboxer he fought, he just follows him. And it's frustrating.
I thought he was going to lose to Luke. In hindsight, Luke is the fucking gift from the gods to fight Jeff Neal because he does not move his fucking head, and Jeff Neal will box you up if you don't move.
I feel so bad for Luke.
I know. Luke was my boy.
He's dropped off a clip.
Well, did he have like a bleed on the brain or something? Mate?
Yeah, the Jeff Neal fight. Jeff Neal had fucking 17 uppercuts consecutively and just fucking passed away.
So the
bleed had a brain hemorrhage.
Fucking hell.
It was from that
fight. I'm surprised he's still fighting, man. He shouldn't be fighting.
5 rounds, still beat all day. He's a fucking savage, but in that Buckley fight, he got hit with a shot and was like, fuck, I can't do this anymore. His body literally shut down from Buckley standing punch.
I think Buckley's too shit.
Oh, God, I fucking hope so. If he loses to Nick Diaz, man, that's going to be fucking tragic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect opponent for Nick Diaz. The way it's gone for him.
Out of all the guys at welterweight, I would favourite. Do you guys think that Lawler was paid to take it easy on Nick Diaz? Because after watching Lawler KO Nico Price, I think he took it easy on Diaz. The fucking shots he was landing on him. I think he was babying him a little bit in that fight.
It did feel weird. That fight was weird. I can't quite remember it. I've only watched it live. I haven't watched it back, but it did feel a bit weird to me.
I think, like the UFC, I have a feeling they do add like incentives to their contracts.
Yeah.
To like make sure that it plays out like loosely how they want it to.
Yeah. But Nico Price has a chin. If you're putting him out with that one punch and you've got Nick Diaz against the cage and you're just fucking like labouring these shots, and I don't believe that. And there are some fights and some events where the UFC's had an input. I know this is a really fucking random shout. Do you guys remember Hermanson Cannonier? And the prelims were all decisions. And John Phillips and Alan Amidovsky went out and started trading in the middle of the cage and immediately got KO'd. I guarantee they got told to scrap and then they'll get paid more because the entire prelims were decisions and they'll run short on time. And they sprinted to the centre of the cage and just started throwing like Holloway and Gaethje and it was a fucking KO in 20 seconds. I guarantee that was rigged for that to be that quick.
Yeah,
I mean, how many was it? Pride got in trouble for fixing fights, right? And then it was it Affliction that did it with Kimbo? No, it was the what's his name? Boxing guy that used to be with Canelo, Golden Boy.
Oscar
I think Kimbo. He had like Kimbo on a card, and whoever knocked him. Yeah, De La Hoya, and they got in trouble because they paid whoever Kimbo fought to not like or to keep it standing or whatever, and he knocked him out in 20 seconds. You guys remember that?
I don't remember. No, anything
really,
with
actually.
Pride, me and Pride, chat knows. Old chat knows, me and Pride, iffy. I did a stream a few months ago where Super Shotgun, Jiggy, and a few other people were like incessantly talking about Pride. And I'm reading it out, I'm like, I don't know, I never watched it. And eventually I got so irate at people. It's funny looking back, but I don't know anything about Pride really.
I mean,
Smith
I'm only
says-
21, but I'm like kind of retarded, so I kind of look back at that stuff a lot.
Woo Lad, do you want to jump in, Woo Lad? Sorry, Woo Lad's saying that he wants to get in the stream.
Oh, Woblock Betty said Elite XC. Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay, there we go.
Sniff said that he thinks Diaz versus Daly was rigged. Nick Diaz and Paul Daly was rigged.
Okay, where was that? Was that Strikeforce?
That was Strikeforce.
Yeah.
He says
When
the
Nick
stoppage
was-
was hella sus, is what he says.
Oh, chat, we've got a special guest to the stage. Welcome, Rigo. Hello, Rigo.
What's up, musical?
Hello, Rigo. How are we doing? I know you don't like me very much, but are you got anything to say? Or
No,
anything like
I'm
that?
actually gonna ask you that. Why do you hate me?
I mean, Stummygate was weird. Stummygate was very weird. Yeah.
No. Why does your community hate me? Honestly.
But because you kind of like
You don't even know. You don't even know.
just the creeping after small.
Listen. You've been making videos before me. I already have like 10 times as many subscribers, bro. All right, you're jealous. You're jelly.
I'm too unorganized to focus on YouTube.
I got you unmodded.
Does Rigo make that noise? I don't even know. It's just like a reference. I don't know.
Yo!
By the way.
Yeah. How's your channel going, Rigo? How's your channel going? Let's put the past
it's
behind
going
us.
really good.
It's going good. Yeah. What
going
what
really
content
good.
have you been making?
Bunda tier list, bro. Bunda tier list.
That sounds a bit inappropriate.
What do you
Bunda.
mean?
Explain what Bunda tier list is.
Bunda, you wouldn't get it because you're probably gay.
I mean, I'm not gay. Definitely not gay.
Yeah. Ball worship is your channel, basically. Ball worship is basically your channel.
No. I'm kind of offended by that. What do you mean, ball worship? What does that mean?
I mean, look what you do. Talk about poo and shit. That's disgusting, man. That's
I don't talk about. I mean,
ball
Sniff will
worship.
agree. Sniff will agree with that. I don't talk about poo.
Yes, you do.
Really? I mean, I have farted on stream. I have farted on stream.
That's ball worship. That is ball worship.
Rigo, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is your voice back to normal now since you raged about Aspinall? The Aspinall loss.
What do you? Oh, I mean, I don't know if that was CGI.
Because you
right?
lost your fucking ass with that reaction.
Well, that was CGI. I've looked back at it. It doesn't. A lot of inconsistencies. It has to be CGI or AI or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Another
you
question.
Probably think it's real. You probably think it's real. Because
it was very realistic to me. It was realistic.
Yeah, you probably believe anything you see. Anything.
Now I've been there, done that, mate. I'm too old. I've got a good.
What do you mean?
I've got a good judgment on life.
All right. Let me cut to the chase.
Go on and go.
All right, one by one, Stummy reveal, please. Stummy reveal right now.
You see, I knew it was going to come to this. I think it's very inappropriate for you.
Stummy reveal right now, or I'm leaving.
Just because there's a StreamYard's link, it doesn't mean you can come in and do all your sex.
Stummy reveal, or I'm leaving.
I guess you have to see yourself out there, mate.
All right, man.
Sorry. Until next time.
It's okay. How old are you?
Too old for you. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah.
Way too old. I've got grey hair. I mean, do you want to ask Otis or Aaron Tats how old they are?
Otis, how old are you?
They might be interested.
No comment.
Okay, under 20 or what? Like, just give me a range. I don't know. Up or down. I don't know.
13.
I'm gooning right now. I'm gooning.
Okay, right. Rigo, sorry. This is a family-friendly channel. Thank you very much. Can't be having no gooning around there.
So, on behalf of chat, what the fuck was the? What was that? Is that something Rigo does? I just don't know.
Yeah.
I've not heard Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I've never heard him. Where does he ever do that before? I've never heard him do it.
I'll try and find a clip. Sniff is incessant about a question. Musical, you have flashed images of people eating poo in your music vids.
True.
No, I haven't.
True.
Oh, no, I haven't.
I wasn't there for that.
Say again.
That was ages ago.
I wasn't there for that.
Exactly. If Aaron Tats wasn't there for that, it never happened. That's what we always say, isn't that right, Aaron Tats?
Yeah.
No, I definitely haven't, Sniff. Definitely.
I don't know. I'm starting to believe Sniff.
I mean, do you know what? I'm kind of glad that Rigo did jump on because maybe we could like patch the bridge, you know? Maybe he was reaching out.
Would you want to patch the bridge with Rigo if he offered it?
No.
Fair enough. It's nice to know that you had the option. You still said no, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a microcosm of greater things.
True. Yeah, exactly. I mean, life goes on. Life does move on. Sniff says it was very quick, but I saw it. Sniff, you have got shit on the brain, mate. And you're black, so you can't fucking talk about anything, mate. You ain't got a fucking IQ. Do you know what I mean? What? Brutali's in the chat. How you doing? Let's up. No, the real Rigo is currently getting surgery to look like Ava Tyson. There we go.
Woe Black Betty says he wants to come on and do an ITP impression. I'm pretty sure he said.
Please let him do it.
Black Betty, you're welcome. Join, mate.
I think that's what he said. I might have read it wrong. If I did, I apologise. But I think that's what he said.
We do.
Someone else.
Save Stummy. True, Jiggy.
Someone else in chat said, "What are your thoughts on Shamil Gaziev?" So, Mutual, you must have an opinion on Shamil Gaziev.
Fatiev. I just really hope he runs into the cage again because that was the moment of the year. That was the moment of the year.
He reminds me of Grimace from McDonald's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks just as fat now. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't improved his cardio at all.
That clip channel video of a guru reacting to like the kind of what channel is it? Does that the clips?
Is it Mr. Fatroo?
It could be that. Could be that.
Somebody in chat will know Mr. Fatroo.
But that video of Guru's reaction to Rosenstruik Gaziev is one of my fucking favorite things ever.
Is good, man.
That was an underrated card.
There's like a new Mr. Juru now. I forget his name though.
Mr. Fatroo. Mr.
Is it him?
I think it's Mr. Fatroo.
Okay.
Yeah. Does somebody in chat remember if that's the actual name of the new Mr. Juru channel?
There's a guy called Shush, and he does good videos.
Okay. What Guru edit videos?
Yeah, he just did one for Holloway and Gaethje. But he done a couple for like Bedtime MA's UFC 5 stream they did. It was quite good.
Okay, I've never watched any of Bedtime MMA.
I only know because of the community. I know the impression.
I don't know why. It's just, you just don't watch something and you hear all of the memes, what it do, bedtime, and all that stuff. Do you know when you're not in the community, it comes across as cringe? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. But he's Australian, isn't? So someone said that he puts on a hood Australian accent, which I don't know what a hood Australian accent is, but that's what I got told. He puts it on, but I don't know.
Maybe. Well, he does a lot of impressions, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There's just like too many channels that are just like him though. Like I used to watch him.
Yeah.
When he only like a while ago, like half a year ago, I think. But now there's like 50 of them that just do like the PowerPoint videos.
Yeah.
So
here's one. Thoughts on left lane MMA? You guys know left lane MMA?
I cannot distinguish him in bedtime. I genuinely don't know which one's which. I know the intro, but when I watch the videos, I can't remember which one's which because they both are Australian. If you tell me what he's done, I'd be able to kind of say genuinely. But
mocked Mo Usman's dead child in one of his videos. He's done that.
Well, Rigo did that.
Then he's criticised Guru for the Michael Chandler video. And the
I've never watched him.
He's the one that's in chat normally, and he's
always in chat. And he engagement farming. He massively engagement farms, massively.
Yeah, he does seem to kind of just go whatever against Guru says, is what I've noticed. But that's kind of I've got.
I feel like there's hundreds of people that do that these days. Just completely say, I've just read something from Lord Guru here. Sneeko has responded to Guru. What are you in response to? What?
No,
I'll look it up.
No, he hasn't. There's no way.
Blade Donator in chat. Safe man. Leipzig 2 has to be in there. Oh, for fuck's sake. That ain't good, man. That's not good.
Okay. I got it. Sneeko responds to the MMA Guru calling him out for his debate with Moist Critical. The state of the internet's where people like this get on a mic and just yap about something they didn't watch. I said 2 adults should get married. Charlie said a child should be able to chop his penis off. Watch the debate. What are you talking about? And it's just a video of like, it's like a screenshot of Guru on his phone.
Oh wow!
The boy's mainstream. He's big time.
2 worlds colliding there. Do you reckon? Do you think that is enough of a crossover to make that Guru would make a video on that?
Nah, probably not.
I don't think he would care.
Yeah.
Old Guru, definitely. The new Guru's.
Yeah.
He's big time. He's getting mentioned all the time.
Yeah.
He's like, yesterday he looked like fucking Meatwad.
Dude, his hair. I screenshotted it, man. The second I saw the stream come up, I was like, mate, that is one. I want to make a video. Not a video. No, it is a video. I want to make a video of 12 months of the Guru members. You know, his thumbnail is just him.
Yeah.
12 months from the end of the beanie to the short hair growing of like literally 0.1 second per picture. So
like a one photo
motion.
Every day videos like that.
Yeah. I want to make a video of that screenshot, but it's just going to be a really autistically long thing to do. But I've always wanted to see what it looked like.
The real fucking fans remember when he used to put effort in and he used to put the fucking pot.
Pepsi can.
Throw the Pepsi can in the bottle and shit. That used to take some effort. That was
I have screenshots of it. Remember whenever Buckwheat beat Luke and he turned his camera off and you could hear all the cans?
Yeah. Fucking tramp, man.
I really want to see his house. I have like a suspicion that he only has like 2 pieces of furniture. It's just like set up lawn chairs.
Yeah. Do you know when he ends stream? Do you know what the song that is in his head when he's going around? Do you know? Is it from Team America, the Chinese dictator? It's something about lonely.
I'm Mr. Lonely.
What is the song now?
Don't have.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Not that. No, not that. Not the Fat MMA Joey song. No. What is? I can't remember it now. For fuck's sake! But it's like he's got a song in his head.
The way he describes his house is like it's this fucking spanding void of just nothingness, of just dust and useless.
There's boxes he's not unpacked. No, but actually, no, that's incorrect because he doesn't own anything. Yeah. Imagine having that much money, not owning anything.
He's not washed the dishes. He said that a year after he moved into the house. I haven't washed the dishes yet. What do you mean you haven't washed the dishes?
Remember last year when Guru was saying he was working out by running around his house?
Yeah, I'm running around the house a bit. Yeah.
Playing fucking Randy Orton's theme music. Playing WWE theme music.
Or just leaving a short with a Sigma funk song in the kitchen side and then just jogging around and listening to the short on the way back.
He used to say he was practicing the griddy in the kitchen on the way back.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I didn't know what the griddy was until my son a couple of weeks ago showed me. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he was like,
"Only until a couple of weeks ago." That's very out of the loop musical. That's very out of the loop. Yes. Only a couple of weeks ago. But yes.
How much do you think he weighs now? Because he's been saying like, what was it, 256 for like a year?
Minimum.
Ever since South Africa.
Minimum. I'd say.
Maybe a bit less than that. 256. Maybe a bit less.
Yeah.
I think a bit less than that.
Maybe.
He has like a fixed weight every time he gets asked.
Yeah, Sniff makes a good point. Feels good working out while everyone is in chat getting fat. That is very true. I mean, it's probably just me out of the 3 of us that's a fat bastard at the moment. I can't run that. I usually run. If I'm like, oh shit, I'm a bit fat, I'll go running. I fucked my knee up and I don't know what I'm going to do about it because I don't want to go to the doctor. But I fucked my knee up. And like it keeps clicking when I walk. You walk around the house and I'm just hearing like a little pop every time I fucking step on it, man. So I can't even run.
My left knee's been clicking since I started training, and I'm
my left.
Yeah, I'm cooked, man. It's never stopped clicking. So I think that's just being a man. You get one injury and it carries with you your entire life. You just fucking live with it. I think that's just being a man, a part of it.
Yeah.
I've been like running in the mornings now, but like when I used to really work out, I used to do a lot of like Olympic style swimming. But that screwed up my knees really bad. And then I tried to do other things like jujitsu once I like my freshman year of college.
Okay.
And it's just my knees are so bad now.
Did you get what belt were you in jiu-jitsu?
Oh, I was only a white belt.
Okay, did you get any stripes?
No, it was just I wasn't there like frequently enough.
I got to 1 stripe white belt just after the pandemic, after the lockdown. I signed up because I lived really close to a jiu-jitsu gym, and I did it for like 6 months, twice a week, and I managed to get 1 stripe, but then I just ran out of money. was like 80 quid a month, which just sounds like nothing to a lot of people. 80 quid a month for like 2 sessions, and I was proud of myself. I got to 1 stripe white belt, but didn't really continue. I'm probably 2 over the hill now to pick it up.
Decent, man. I know this is kind of just derailing us and going back to what we're saying. I was going to mention though the Guru bar, the bar that he's building in his house. What is this? Is this like a real thing? Is this just something that he's made up?
I've only vaguely heard about it. Apparently, he's building like a bar, as in like in the UK, you get pubs, like a bar.
He's getting alcohol and stuff, and he's building it for the boys. I guess I don't know who's making it. It doesn't sound like he's got like people over all the time for like a bar. I feel like he just wants it to sit there and like he wants to be in the bar while it exists. He'd rather be.
He wants to be like Mo from The Simpsons.
Yeah, exactly. Mo says like the goat. He wants to be at the bar rather than at his desk. I feel
it's
like just
kind of like
mental state.
It's kind of like keeping your cock clean because you might sleep with a girl even though you never will for months on end. It's a bit like that, you know.
Well, I don't know if that's the same thing actually. Now I think about it.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know if it's. I was done on with that. Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then you thought about it. Also, how long do we think that the fish will live for?
Oh God, that.
A fish is effort. It's like one of the worst. But to have to change the water all the time is a lot of effort, man.
I can see a guru quote. One day he'll come back on stream and just say, you know, fish doesn't taste that bad. You know, I guarantee he's going to try it. He's going to try it at least once. I guarantee he will. He won't resist. But he will be the type of guy to just forget for like 2 days that the fish exist and they exist and then they need to be tended to and fed. He will forget. I do believe.
Go on, Aaron. Sorry.
Like in 2 months, I bet he's gonna have some weird passive aggressive like remark about it, and that's just gonna have like give everybody the indication that they all died.
Yeah.
But he needs a dog or something.
Like dogs are hassle, man. Dogs are hassle. Cats are easier.
But like, I'll like read on like he'll like post a comment on Twitter and then delete it in 5 minutes. Just like schizo.
Yeah.
Like him talking about. Oh, my bad.
No, sorry, I interrupted you.
Okay. But he's like walking around room to room, and he's done that like multiple times. It's just like, dude, you need to go outside or something.
But the thing is, if he doesn't have that mental retardation, that mental illness that he clearly has, he doesn't make the amazing videos that he makes and have those amazing moments from the streams. Because like broken people generally are the ones that are the most entertaining in society, you know.
I think it is partly insane. You know, sometimes on stream he will just scream. He'll just he'll his chest.
It ran in the parks like.
Do you remember one of the other streamer ages ago, a couple of months ago? He just goes fuck, and he's just sitting there and he looks back in. He's going insane. And he went like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember whenever he was on his stream and he was like talking about some degenerate shit and ended up like one of his parents were watching, and he was talking about it's a little bit my cock's a little bit darker than what it.
Oh, I remember that. He's got a black dick. Yeah,
dude, that was so bad. I don't know why you keep on bringing it up.
Yeah,
it's just that. Definitely the dad in chat. Definitely his dad.
A few months ago, I remember the chat was just turning into pure sex talk degeneracy, and it used to annoy the fuck out of me. It never used to be like that. And it's not like that now. But I remember when there was a period of a couple of months where I'm like, what the fuck is this chat, man? What is everyone talking about? Like, it was like Sneeko type of chat, or like fucking, dare I say, sketch. You know, it was all that type of content, you know.
The only time I kind of fell out of the Guru loop was kind of near the start of the Shed era, when it started taking off with like the Euro memes, the wheelchair memes, and every stream was like the same fucking donations and that. And I stopped watching because it was the same shit. But what you just talked about there was the same thing. Every stream going, it would just be impression of McGregor snorting a line off Ariel's arse, getting bummed. I'm like, this is just fucking shit. What is this one?
McGregor is a bit old, but people love that repetition. They need that little dopamine repetition, man. You know.
Yeah, but Guru doesn't even like. He doesn't even get like a reaction tape. Go, fucking yeah, and then he does it. But it's like I don't know what he get out of that. He's not even getting like annoyed at it. He's just like.
He'll say no, I'm not doing that,
and then he'll do it.
Yeah.
Then he'll do it. Yeah.
He's always done that to be fair. That's a fucking tick. He's just go. I'm not doing that.
My favorite recently is Adventures of Gay Boy.
Yeah,
that's my favorite. A friend of mine is an animator. He does like cartoons and stuff. I'm gonna see if he can take some time out to make the one he did last night was amazing. Where it was like, and we're in Palestine. Oh, what's that, gay boy? You're on top of a roof. I want to get my friend to animate that. I think that would be fucking brilliant. Fucking
What happened to the fucking that Ukrainian guy? The guy did animations and his parents like just stopped his channel.
Wakamoko.
I
think it turned out that he was a Muslim, I think. And I think somebody in his family or his parents found out what he was doing online and considered it quite degenerate or inappropriate. And he just stopped doing it, you know. But his style was fucking brilliant.
It was perfect.
That horrible, ugly style is always good comic stuff, you know.
It was perfect for the Guru style, and it just he did the fucking his voice Wakamoko, and he disappeared. Went,
hello, oh, it's musical. Hello, how are you doing in chat?
Wasn't another guy that did an animation recently?
I remember. Yeah. What is his name now?
And he doesn't upload anymore either, I don't think.
Yeah, wasn't he using AI voices as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
It was one of like Guru boxing Makayev, and Guru was hitting with his dick and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Mojahead Fuji's shit is fucking shit, man. I always hated his shit.
He uploads too much. He uploads every day, and it's the same.
It's just crap, man. Like, so it's just not funny. Like, find a really funny premise. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, the things that are funny to me are things that would be generally quite offensive to most normal people. But I'm sorry, it's a fucking sport of fighting. Like, be offended. You're gonna be offended. Do you know what I mean? Like, just fucking send it, man. I wish it was just like, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna send it and do something like where is controversial. You know.
What is your favourite forgotten Guru related channel of the past?
When Rigo was making Sigma Guru edits, that was so funny. That was a good time.
Was that connected when Dan Hardy and Goddard did the thing, and they thought he was like a narcissist, and he was like making his own memes and shit like that? And
So what happened with that? I made a video on it, but it's probably like fucking a year and a half ago. Basically, they thought, so Goddard and Hardy thought my channel was Guru doing songs about himself. And he saw I did there was a video where there was a moment in the stream where Guru was like, oh, do you want to, I have thought of myself in the car today, and I was like bigging myself up. Do you want to hear the song that was in my head? And it was like some night train Sigma type electro song. But what was like, wouldn't it be funny if I muted the song and played one of my Guru the musical songs? So then I played like
all I wanna do is
turn down for a couple and that. Yeah, initially it was all I wanted, and then it was like, no, not that one.
That's
and then
fucking...
it was, I got turned down for a couple.
Have you guys seen what Dan Hardy looks like now? He's
Fat
like,
cunt.
Dude, he looks like Brendan Schaub now.
Yeah, big boy.
He looks horrible.
Yeah.
He does still train because he's got his gym that has like a couple regional fighters, but
he's barely uploaded on Full Recycle. What's his?
Full Reptile. Full Recycle. Yeah.
He's barely uploaded on there. I checked in the other day. I wanted to see what him and Ronnie had to say about the card just gone, but
Ronnie. Oh, yeah. Veronica.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie. I always think Veronica. It's probably just me. She just looks like she stinks of piss. She's got like a weird yellow jus about her. She looks like she stinks of piss, man.
Is it Ariane Lipsky, the fighter on the UFC? She's like literally yellow. She's like a yellow skin color. Oh no, it's not her. It's
like
Melissa Gatto. She's like literally like yellow skin color. She's ill looking.
Maybe.
Every time Hardy has like a tweet that pops off, every time somebody posts that picture of his wife with Khalil Roundtree lurking behind him.
That is so unfortunate, man.
Do you think Veronica Hardy's a little bit autistic? Have you ever seen like her intros in the UFC and she's like staring at the camera and shit? I think she might be a little bit in the spectrum, I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit. She is a little bit autistic, yeah.
There's probably like 35% of the UFC is autistic or something.
True. Arnold Allen,
or
just
more.
I'm loving the Arnold Allen, all his little clips last week.
Was it? The other day, Arnold Allen did say he had autism.
Yeah,
he's definitely got autism.
Did you hear the story of him when he was just randomly talking about shitting out an arm?
Yeah, that's like that UK side to him, though, man. He just does tweet shit like that. Like, I've just picked up my dog's fucking big steamy shit off the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Or he had a tweet saying he had like custom shorts, but it's just gray sweatpants with a piss stain.
Yeah.
He looks like a cross-eyed cat. That's what I just always think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Holland as well, maybe? That was autistic.
Kevin Holland, yeah. He's overtistic. He's kind of putting it on.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. But I mean, it's because I don't know. He's not like he's not like antisocial, so it's not as obvious. But I think it's a little bit autism.
Probably
Leon
functioning autism, I would say.
Yeah. Leon was, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, Leon's definitely got a bit of autism.
Yeah. I'm probably going to wrap up, boys. We hit the 2-hour mark. That was a very boring debate, but it was good. But we need the tism in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
We do need the tism. So, but thank you to Bodach. Thank you to Hank. They did a good job.
I kind of wanted to speak to Hank the Tank, to be honest. I kind of wanted to have that interaction.
Dude, I messaged you on Instagram, mate. Did you reply? No, you're fucking dead, me.
I saw it. You said you were going to get me on.
I did, but I didn't. I thought you just want to chat about Rand. I didn't know you wanted to get in on the. And also, it was initially their conversation, and then add people after. But I didn't know if you was invested in that at all. What would you have said to Hank?
It wasn't the debate. I just want to kind of like speak to him for the sake of speaking to him, just having an interaction. You know what I mean?
Okay. Next time, I'll probably get him on for a bit next time. We can do that for sure.
And then I think the topic should be something more related to the channel because, like, just general political discussion. I don't know. I think that was kind of boring, to be honest.
It was a bit boring, wasn't it? I mean, it's hit and miss, man. It's kind of early days, really. I do have an idea, however, of doing a call-in show where it'll be me versus one other person, and more like 10 minutes each. MMA lolcow of the week, where people call in with the thing they've hated about MMA. It doesn't have to be of this specific week. It could just be in general. Lolcow of the week, and then people give and then chat can decide who was a lolcow, or I'll decide it. That is one thing I want to do. But I do feel like, for example, if Email Malison and Hank the Tank was on, that would be incredible.
Yeah, we need some beef. Need people that actually don't fucking agree with each other and don't get on at all.
Malison was supposed to come on. He was supposed to come on, but he had work. And everybody hates Malison, so that would be funny. You know?
I don't know if I hate him. I don't even really know much about him.
I don't know. It's that weird thing where I appreciate how good he is at trolling.
Yeah.
But then what he says is absolutely awful sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I can separate myself from it because at the end of the day, it's just words on my phone with whatever stream he's in. So no matter the crazy shit he says, I'm separated from it. A lot of people get invested in it, like, oh my God, this goes against my beliefs and has to respond. Do you know what I mean?
So usually you're trying to convince us you've never like cried yourself to sleep after a tough day in chat. Really? Do you want us to believe that? Really? Never once?
No, I don't.
I don't believe you.
Oh, nah. The only time I've ever not got enraged by chat, the only time I was ever like, shut the fuck up, I don't know what you're saying, was when they were talking about pride. Unless, chat, you can remind me, is anything of that's ever happened where I've lost my shit? I think I'm too old to lose my shit, man. I don't know. I've never really been like that anyway.
Not even a really bad email Malison message. That never gets to you at all. I don't believe it, man.
Nothing. Mr. Pibb was the worst. He was the worst.
Which one was Mr. Pibb?
Mr. Pibb it's like a blow-up doll profile picture. But yeah, he was the worst. I can't have him around at all, man. He was asking creepy questions. Also, when you took my mod status, I weren't bothered about that stuff. You just immediately permabanned someone.
Mr. Pibb, I think I banned him in Guru's chat after something that happened in your chat.
Yeah. That's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He makes like 20 different alts, and he goes around.
Yeah. So does Malison, actually. It could be the same person.
Maybe.
You don't know.
It's like Split, where Malison has like 16 different personalities.
Yeah. I love Malison's trolling person. I think it's fucking hilarious. He's created a lot of fucking goated moments in Guru streams as well over the years. If you know, you know the Mo Usman, his kid in the pool. Does anybody remember that? Where Guru he was just reading out He was reading out chat and he read out a really fucking horrible thing.
Yeah.
And he couldn't believe that he read it out, and then he just went into a fit of laughter, which made it look even worse. You know.
And the Cheeto Feather's daughter one as well.
Bro, that one was so bad.
Yeah. I'm just trying to read chat a bit. What I'll do, boys, I'm gonna get you guys. I'm gonna fuck you guys. Get the fuck out of here, and I'll catch up with chat. And then I'm gonna end the stream if that's okay with you.
Can I say one thing really quickly?
Sure.
I don't think he's even still in here anymore. But Hype 3 MMA, right at the start of stream, Hype 3 said, "When are we doing our show?" Referring to me. We were going to do like a Cage Warriors thing ages ago on his channel, and we never did it. So if anyone be interested in that, then tell us.
You should 100% do that. 100%.
We'll consider it.
Definitely, yeah. Thank you, boys. Aaron Tats, nice to hear your voice, mate.
Yep.
Nice to put a black face to the voice.
Yeah, what a handsome guy this guy is, by the way. What a guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, a bit sus, but that's we'll work with it. It's fine.
There you go, soon, brother. Soon.
Hype says Otis soon, brother. Yeah, there we go. So
we'll do it. We can do it.
Right, boys. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Hopefully, we'll have more. We'll figure it out, boys. We'll figure it out. I'm live tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Are you able to make like community posts?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm just a lazy.
Because then you could ask like debate topics.
Sure. Okay.
I think that would be a good idea.
Definitely. Okie dokie. All right, boys. I'll see you in chat. I'm just gonna wrap it up with chat.
Yeah.
Safe, man. Oh, he was talking on and beat that you did.
Bye, musical.
Bye, driver.
And then bye, driver.
How can she slap? Hello, fellas. We're here. That's a good idea. It is a good idea from Otis there. Thank you. Yeah, the debate. I mean, it was nice. It was polite. I feel, actually the winner of the debate potentially probably Sewer King. I saw most of what he was saying. That was very sus, Richard. If I'm sorry about that, mate. Holy shit, Mike is loud as fuck. That was right. Weren't too bad. BB bye. Rudely kicked off. I did that. I'm so sorry. Tats, I cut you off, mate. I didn't know you were going to do one more spiel. Didn't know there were no winners. We all lost. Sewer King said that earlier. Hello, Pickle. Pickle. Oh, Pickle wants something, boys. Should have talked about slavery. Sure, I'll get my channel deleted. Lost. What we're saying, Sniff. Lost. Everyone lost because everyone said it was real. Okay. I thought I'd ask it. I thought I'd ask the question. Do you know what I mean? Sewer King owned the debate. Yes, he did. It would be great to get him on for a conversation. It would be lovely. Rigo, I didn't expect Rigo to join. What the fuck was all that about, man? Jesus Christ. Not to be annoying, but what did you think of my vid? Other than audio, really good, dude. You got a really good voice, really nice accent, decent accent. Yeah, it was good. I mean, I haven't finished it yet. I'm still got like a third of it left. Can we link it in chat? Yeah, let me link it in chat for you, mate. Get you a couple more views. Even Steven Seagal in chat, fellas. It's made his first MMA video. Where is it? There it is. Copy. There we go. And then open this stream. We will post it here. There we go. Paste. Thank you. And I will pin it. Replace pin message. Thank you. Message pinned. The pin message is even Steven Seagal's first ever MMA video. Really well spoken. Very well spoken, actually. You've got a bit of money behind you there, surely. Yeah, the only thing I would just turn the overall audio up. Maybe it's probably a no. Have some incidental music in the background, maybe. Because if you're working with computers and AI, it's all technology in it. So you have some kind of music in the background. You're doing these every Wednesday, either Wednesdays or Thursdays. Sniff, where the fuck were you? Why didn't you come on? Yeah, Wednesdays or Thursdays. Yeah. And it's not always going to be a debate. Not always going to be a debate. But like I said, boys, I'd love to get people on for their lolcow of the week. And it can be somebody in chat who they think's a retard. It can be, oh my God, did you see fucking what Nina Drama did? I think she's the lolcow of the week. And then we'll, I feel like that would be an interesting type of video. Subbed as well. There we go. Yeah, you got a sub from Brutally Honest MMA there. Brutally, I scrolled past your video before I started my stream. 5.1k views on your stream is insane. Was that was a vertical stream, wasn't it, Brutally? You was in your underwear. Okay, fair, mate. Fair. Put some clothes on. Is it really hot there? It's so scorched here in the UK at the moment. It's fucking horrible. What's a lolcow? You must know what a lolcow is. Someone who is open to be ridiculed about something, I guess, could be a good way of putting it. Nina Drama and Helen Yee are cringe. I cannot tell you enough how inappropriate Nina Drama is for the MMA community. You don't want to merge sex with fighting. You just don't want to do it. Vertigo, I possibly put my channel with shorts. Oh, really? Yeah, I love the vertical streams. They're great, but I don't want to get addicted to that boost in subs. Do you know what I mean? Because it's the subs that is the most significant thing for me. I'm not so much bothered about the views, but you do get a significant boost in subs. I mean, not for me recently because I was a bit inactive. For example, I did a stream. Oh, when was it? I did a stream. The last gig stream I did, it was like a 3-hour stream. I got about 10 subs from it, and it used to get about 40 to 50 subs from like a couple of hours playing music. You know what I mean? But I don't want to get hooked on it because then you feel like you have to do it every time. You feel like it's a waste of time if you don't do it. Do you know what I mean? But it's good for small channels to grow to get monetization. That's what I've always said. Got beef blue cheese. Nora 8's in the chat. How you doing, Nora? Oh, I can relax now a little bit. Lolcow is Guru, apparently, according to Hobby Dylan. Did Guru some right? I didn't see him in chat, I don't think so. But I wasn't looking at everything in chat. Lolcow like that Keemstar podcast with that fat cancer fucking cunt. Yeah. Who got a liar tattooed on his face. Retarded. Cow's fitting for him, yes. More of an atrophy cow. Nora's got a beef with blue cheese. Sure. Yeah, it can be a retarded beef. That's fine. You got shit takedown defense. Douglas Memo, how you doing, buddy? I'd say her influence is mixed. Some are great, some are the worst. What somewhat are great and somewhat are the worst. Did a JJ short and it's gone over 500k. 500k views. Who's JJ? John Jones. John Jones short. So now anything shorts related gets boosted loads. My biggest short I did got about 81k views, and it was me throwing a dead seagull around. I remember getting about 250 subscribers from it, but then after a couple of weeks, the video got deleted. It was inappropriate or some bullshit. I need to decorate my house. I have the bare minimum. No pictures hanging, no plants, just bed, couch, bed. Sniff, how long have you been living that way for? 2 beds, nice. That's what Douglas's elbows are sharpened from hitting the pavement, getting taken down a few times. Lovely. Very lovely. Don't know why I'm so far behind. Listen to everything on ×2. Well, you'll realise after I've read that message, Crystal, I'm about to end the stream very shortly. Her interviews. Oh, okay, I'm with you now. I'm with you. I never listen to her interviews. I don't want any of her content. All the content I get is recommended by Twitter, and it's her being a fucking dirty sex pest on Twitter. It's inappropriate. Adam P's in chat, safe man. TP chat. I'll be going live tomorrow as well, probably about 11 p.m. UK time. You should debate someone on Nina Drama. Sure, somebody that thinks there's no problem with her, for sure, I'll do that. Been living like this since forever. Come on, Sniff, you got to sort it out, mate. But you, Sniff, don't feel like you have to make your room look nice to jump on a fucking stream, mate. Like, we don't care. Hype 3, mate. How's it going, Hype 3? Thanks for joining, Hype. Thank you. I hope you're well, mate. Debate Ronin on Nina Drama. I don't think that he is that much on the opposite side of the Nina Drama issue. I don't think he is. Jesse and Vi Raid. Is he live? He won't give a shit. No. Fuck that. Stiffy, you're the type to have knickknacks. Knickknacks. The crisps knickknacks. Didn't she cream at Helen Yee on Twitter? Yeah, they beefed. Her and Helen Yee beefed. Yeah. As the tide rolls in. What does that mean again? I've forgotten Nora 8. I'm sorry. What does that mean? Douglas is memeing in chat. I found it funny, the repost you did on Twitter over the Nina trans stuff. I don't remember that. I've got bad memory. Sometimes I post on Twitter and I was like, did I say that? Jesse on fire. Yeah, he won't re-chat. Yeah. Just yaps on. Good Lord, I finally caught up in chat. Lovely, Crystal. Sniff good. Knickknacks are shit. No, my mum has knickknacks. Uses trinkets for cats to knock over. Oh, you mean like little things to put around the house? I see. You mean like this? That's a knickknack, isn't it? Something like that, you know. Or is that a knickknack? That is that a knickknack? Maybe. Good. If Dana likes her, I've got my suspicions. I don't think even Dana has a choice about Nina drama. Favorite of your tweets are your responses to MMA Joey. I always get him, and he never ever replies. I'm doing a thread about MMA Joe, but I've probably said that a million times. You see Sui King's takes on Nina. I've seen a couple of his Nina drama videos. Yes. Have I? I can't remember if I've seen the Nina drama ones. I love his press conference ones. I love it when he's roasting UFC fighters. The Makachev video is second. My favorite Sui King video is the Ian Gary book. That video is so good. She has little statues of old Asian men with fishing poles. Okay, yeah. The weird knick-knack of an angel ripping on someone's heart. My husband won't let me put it by the window. Chat, is it confirmed Krista Miller is actually a real woman, female farmer? Is that been confirmed yet? She's banging on about the Olympic trans boxers, but you just went a bit for being a twat. Oh, well, that was the recent one. Yeah. I can't remember what I said, but I remember thinking, oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Purpose. Oh, I saw you earlier in the stream Saturday saying that you might come on. If so, you should definitely come on, mate. Definitely. Gregor got a 2-year driving ban, and I'm that is insane. I saw that before. Come on, that's insane, man. Dude, McGregor's stepping on thin ice. McGregor's going to do a Phil Baroni at some point. I'm telling you. Video of the bitch at IHOP or whatever, and you said Nina drama and Logic is one of the funniest vids ever. The video of the bitch at IHOP or whatever, and you said Nina drama and Logic is one of the funniest vids ever. I don't know what you mean there, mate. I'm so sorry. Can't have a little fun, mate. Oh shit, on a bus. I like Suiking Nina Agdol. Yeah, I think I've seen that. I wish he did more UFC related content, but I get going after Logan Paul, Jake Paul. I get it. I do get it. Crystal Miller. Also, MMA Guru's dad watches Suiking, King, if you didn't know. That was funny to me. The fox sitting on the beach should be the flag of Brighton. Oh, chat, it's Brighton Pride this weekend. Brighton Pride. Autistic and authentic, but thank you, Aaron. What's Aaron saying? Chris has videos on YouTube. What, does she do like a face reveal or anything? Or a voice reveal at least? A fox sitting on the beach should be the flag. Oh, is that reference to that fox that I fed the fish's head? Remember that stream? It's randomly walking around and I find a big, massive fish head on the floor. Then I fed it to a fox. It was lovely. Suking's Nina drama video is goated. Must watch it. Is he anti Nina drama or a little bit pro Nina drama? What do we think, boys? Before I go. Can't solve that emoji equation. My math is shit. Douglas Memo, we all appreciate you being here. That's all that matters, actually. Little birdie told me if you stream another hour, you'll get a 20. Don't know. If it lands now, within the next, I'll be gracious. The next 5 minutes, if it lands now, I'll do it, mate. I'll do it. Next time, perhaps what I need. Hank or sniff on to get me hyped up for a heated debate. Okay. Sure. What be the best ever? Phil Baroni. Don't understand that, Black Betty. I'm sorry. You made it short. The song is where it's like, I'm feeling And if you're lonely, yeah. Oh, I know what you're on about now. So it's like, and the chickies dancing for pancakes. Yeah. It's so easy. I've just been lazy, man. So easy making little meme videos like that about people. You know? Lorraine Murphy versus Dan Ego got announced. Oh, really? Oh, that's a great scrap. That is a good scrap. When for? He's got back to play some games with his headset. Borderlands 3, maybe. But I genuinely, I do need to sleep. Mini musical update. Has his first football game tomorrow in a full football team. So I'm very much looking forward to that. That's going to be nice. They're lovely. Roast the fuck out of Nina. I'm gonna have to watch it. With the problem with when you get a content creator that you really like, I like to let a few videos save up so you can binge it all together. Because the thing about Suey King's video, it doesn't have to be relevant. It's not like Guru's videos where kind of needs to be a bit relevant, somewhat relevant. Do you know what I mean? He's done it as well, Sniff. Now you know that sometimes my promises to donate if you continue to stream are legit. Sniff, be doing it, but I might need to go make a cup of tea. Oh no, I'll drink some Coke. Sniff, mate. Boys, can we put some noses in chat? Can we put the noses? Noses. Put some noses in chat. Sniff, thank you so much, man. What a G. Really, really kind. What time is it now? 2:30. All right, I'll go to 3:30. What a G. Thank you so much, Sniff, man. Very kind. Where was I? He's not pro Nina at all. Okay. Definitely anti-Nina drama. I meant, plus I'm anti-woman in general. Yeah, you'll meet somebody eventually, Richard F. Do you know what I mean? Suey King hates Nina. Anti-Nina drama called her fat. She definitely's got big, like, not big. She's got saggy tits, man. Definitely. Massively anti-good. Okay. Crystal is a good egg. Thanks, Connus. Forgive Ronan. What am I forgiving him for again? I've already forgotten. What did I do? Anybody know what I did? I've already forgotten. Stoic Fox would be a good, cool name for a pub. Probably already exists in the UK. There's fucking thousands of pubs. We know you're gay, Richard F. says Calvrat. Abu Dhabi 308. Oh, okay. That's like October time. Imagine opening called the Stoic Fox. Yes. Where's the mass? It's awesome you say that because I guess in the mail I have an incubator coming my way. I've been not the nicest person since that my husband ordered it for me. Lovely. Okay. Good luck, mini. Yeah, fingers crossed. I'll let you all know tomorrow how he gets on. Oh, he's been really poorly. So he was at a festival with his mom all last week. And then I collected him on Monday. Monday evening. He was totally fine. And then I'm working on a video at the moment, boys. I actually started working on a video. I'm up to about 12 minutes on the video. It's probably going to be about 20 minutes. And I was like, fuck, like my body clock was a bit fucked anyway. And got to about 5 in the morning. I was like, shit, I need to go to bed, man. Go and like check in on him. And he's struggling. I was like, do you want to get up for a bit? Gets up for a bit. Ends up, he's got his tummy bug and he's just getting sick. So I stayed awake for about 36 hours in a row. I was up for. And then he was getting sick all throughout the day. Then he went back. He was calmed down by the night. And then the next day he slept all the way through. But then when I tried to sleep, I slept for 2 hours. Wide awake. 2 hours, boys. And then, yeah, struggling. I don't know what am I saying that for. Maybe don't score a goal. It's disgrace to the musical name. True. One of your moderators got to put your link in my chat. That we can know. Sure, I'm hoping that they have done that already. Full, yes, Western, full 11 versus 11. Yeah. Wow, Stiff Legend, be nicer than Crystal. Western, are you causing problems? Don't cause problems, man. What the fuck? Wow, Stiff Legend, been Sniff W. Exactly, Adam P, ain't it, mate? He's only got a bloody donated, mate. Oh my god, Sniff, mate. Let someone how to dive. Sniff. I need to get a drink, boys. I need to get a drink. This is to go towards the better Christmas gifts mini. Sniff, don't bully me. I've got any money, man. What am I supposed to do? Law Western, Richard. Oh my god. Chat. Has anybody seen the video? It's like a UK video. UK people might have seen it, where there's a guy filming what he can see, and he goes into like a McDonald's, and he's and he randomly walks behind the McDonald's and he grabs a broom and he's like, broom, 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 and he's like filming like first person with a broom, and then he goes round and then he puts the broom in the deep fryer, broom, and then some woman goes like, stop that, give me that, and then he was like, oh my god, oh my god, and then one of his mates comes round with a mop, and then the video ends with the guys going, oh no, not a mop. Has anyone seen that video? Oh mate, it's so good. Me and my son, we were playing a game where if something's good, we say boom, and if it's bad, oh, not a mop. Oh, it was amazing. So funny. Give me a sec, boys. Give me a sec. Thank you. Love you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, boys. Don't know if you get that in America. It's lovely. Stream first. No, you did first. Did it? No, we didn't. We never did 11 versus 11 when I was a wee lad. I think because they're on the summer holidays, there's a lot of free kids basically. So I think there will. I think it's 11v11. It should be. To be honest, I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Western never causes problems. Knows. Yes, I know. Love you, Wes. What about that? He presses me every time. Tell him that there's no beef. No idea. Ronan was asking why I don't criticise you for not talking to him the other day. What? Yeah, is Ronan having what's the word? A breakdown? Is he going schizo? What? Because not a lot of people. A couple of people keep sending me clips of him, like shitting on me. I guess could you call it that, boys? Could we call it that? Don't know what the fuck that's about, mate. Yeah. Musical versus Ronan debate. What are we going to debate on? What are we going to debate on? I have no idea if I'm any good at a debate, by the way. I'll probably be shit. Ronan started a beef with Red Pill. Oh, what's that beef about? Triggered that memory. Which memory? Can you screen share it? Screen share what? Which one? Boom. Fucking Rick Berg, mate. You fucking legend, mate. Rick Berg is back, boys. Ah, thank you so much. I had a little something go by some fucking SIGs, man. Oh, Rick Berg, welcome back, man. How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much, man. I hope you and your missus are still together. I hope that's going well for you still. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. No idea why when Red Pill has raided him a few times. I feel bad saying it. I'm seeing Rigo tendencies. I don't want to cause any shit, really. I'm seeing Rigo tendencies. Like, I'm here. Everybody can figure out what would happen there. I can't find anything anywhere called the Stoic Fox worldwide. It will exist. Add another 10 minutes to the stream. Boys, come on, man. I'm so sleep deprived here. Love Lamp screensaver sending sexual subliminals. The TV. Chat, I'm telling you, life saving. Just get 2 TVs. Life saving. Life saving. If you've got a partner or a household more than just yourself, just get 2 TVs. You can game on the one, play computer games, and then your missus can watch whatever the fuck she wants to watch. Miss Lava Lamps, yes. I used to have one. I don't know where the fuck it went. I have no idea. NM. Nina Fatma. Fentimans, yeah, should we have a little swig, boys? Rick, thank you so much. Sniff ahead. Thank you so much. 20 quid, dude. I don't think you've ever donated me that much, mate. Thanks very much. Oh, it's just lovely. It is lovely. Cheers, boys. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, it is lovely. It is lovely. Oh, it tastes like Tip Tops. A little bit. A little bit of a kick to it. It's possible that there's... It's possible, no, right? It is possible, mate. Possibly. True. Have you ever heard them say the N-word? Never, 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 never. Never heard it. I never will hear it. I've never asked her to say it. Never. But I'm still very surprised. When I first met Thumb, she was so much more left. And I was like, yeah, in my head, I was like, yeah, this ain't lasting. It's not lasting. And but I don't feel like I've like brainwashed her or like red pilled her, black pilled, whatever the fuck. I haven't done any of that. I've always give her the option to keep her beliefs, whatever, you know. But I think she's just eventually got there on her own. And also the shit that's happening in the fucking world at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Ever heard? Yeah. That's a lovely cola, that. It is, mate. I had the cola for it's good stuff. It's very nice, isn't it? Ronan sounded a bit gay, Black Betty. Could you have access to strobe light? Strobe stream would be lit. I mean, I could do, mate, but I don't know what it would do to my BB Bainey, you know. No idea. Could do though, sniff. I had some Fritz Cody of the week. It was good. Sounds lovely. Chedhead, can you front the funds to open a pub in Brighton called the Stoic Fox? Nora A is, that's all he cares about, mate. It's fine. Fine by me. I don't know, Ronin don't like me no more. Doesn't like you no more, Christopher. What happened with you guys? We can all hang out and work at the Stoic Fox. Sure, I'll work there. I need a job actually, boys. Ronin's all caught up in the election. Good. Ronin's addicted to subscribers. Maybe. Oh, the vertical streams, yeah. Ronin go through his Jesse and Fire. Oh, that was brutal from Brutal there. Yeah, I'd agree with that, mate. It is very political. Mate, I can't fucking talk. I'm doing there fucking on my Johnny Wands doing fucking debate streams. I don't think that was a good idea. It was good. It was nice. It was nice to do that debate, and I thank Hank. I thank Hank the Tank, and I thank Bodach for coming on. But the point of a debate is there's two differing. They agree too much. But to be fair, I didn't know that they would agree that much. There would be kind of a similar ilk. You won't respond to my messages or nothing. A little something go by some. FL6, mate. Oh, thank you, Rick Berg. Thank you again, man. Thank you so much. Breakdown now, full fam just misses you, man. Ronan knows it's all fake, but he pretends to act like it's real to troll. Knows what's fake. Speaking of Ronin, did you see the Trump talk about Kamala Harris? That she's like, oh well, she's black now or something, you know? Making the walk MMA. How's your day? Yes, your day today. Safe making. I'll read your message in a minute. I've got live chat on the laptop and I'm trying to catch up on my phone, but it's impossible. Ronan comes across as a bit psychotic at times. I guess so. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have agreed with that. I would have said that he likes to farm engagement by being offended at people. But since he started shitting on me, I'm like, yeah, it is a bit fucking. What did you say again? it is a bit psychotic. Like, I don't understand it. Like, just because I'm not around, I don't want to be in. No offense to all you lot. No offense. I don't want to be sitting in streams all day. I could do it around midnight. That's my time. I can't. I was at the point where I'm sitting in streams all fucking day, and I ain't making content. I ain't doing shit, man. It was unproductive. Also, moving house as well. You know. Always the Bergs and the money. Rick Berg is a black man, Sniff, just like you. Okay, shut your fucking mouth. Another 10 minutes added to stream. Thank you for the 10 of Rick. Yes, 2 TVs is life saving. Life saving, I'm sure. I think Ronan might think you hate him because of. I don't think I hate anybody. I don't even hate Rigo because the Nina drama stuff. If that is the case, that is the most retarded thing ever. Like, we spoke about Nina drama months ago. Months ago, we spoke about Nina drama. Oh, I disagree with that take. I think she's a detriment to society, and he disagreed. The only reason he disagreed is he doesn't go on Twitter. He doesn't watch what she posts on Twitter. Whereas I'm the opposite. I don't go on YouTube and watch all the, I guess, friendly stuff she posts. I only get fucking seeing her shit, fucking porn shit on Twitter. Do you know what I mean? So it's more that he hasn't seen that side of her. So it wasn't, and if he did see that side of it, I'm sure he would be more inclined to think that she's like bad, you know. But if that is the case, why he thinks I hate him because of an opinion that's retarded. That's very unlike him because he always acts like he's got a lot of logic, you know. Chat with your phone while watching it on the TV. True, yeah. Sniff says his phone is his TV. That's fair, man. But your battery will be killed, man. You know. Broccoli's don't need sleep. Douglas Memo, the Brown is back. How you doing, buddy? I really want to shave my hair off, but she won't fucking let me. She won't let me. I want it gone. I can't stand this heat having hair like this, mate. No. Dan, that's a big cola. It is a big boy, yeah. Well, before you went the way different direction than I was going. 20 squid, yeah, man. That was very kind of Sniff, that was. Easy, got the big buckle, yes, mate. Jiggy, are you gonna that out or Jiggy, are you gonna call that out or says Western? Technically I'm drinking with a YouTube personality. Lol. What are you drinking, Crystal? For Mona drops the M-bomb on rap songs. Nah, she don't like rap over. Oh, she's gone to bed, by the way. She went to bed mid-debate. Put her to sleep. Women always go with their man's beliefs. Nah, not if you're with an arsehole woman. They won't. It's just what they do. Not all the time. Not all the time. I'm lucky with them, man. I'm so lucky. How do you say the N-word in Hindi? Gupti. Gupti. Janatana Napalba. Janatana Napalba. Bimbo. I might say one day. Well, I said what I said. Yeah, this is not a very friendly chat here. I mean, you're welcome, Rick. Obviously, you're welcome, mate. But it's a bit. The chat's pretty unhinged, to be fair. Remember when I first saw you? I thought Thumb was Minnie's mum. I remember that. Yeah. Memories, Sniff. And I always thought to myself, why doesn't she discipline the boy when musical is away? I remember you used to try and tell newer chat that, like, oh yeah, when you're off stream, she just slapped him shit like that. You fucking cunt. Tell her, give her the N-word pass. I'll tell her tomorrow. She'll be here when I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll tell her. What Western? Says Jiggy. Don't be hard on yourself about the debate. Now, I'm not that hard on myself. But it does deserve critiquing. And it needs to be, if there is going to be a debate, I don't want to do a debate thing every week, but I do like the idea of having an interactive chat. And seeing chat like Steve Spiros, man, it was great to see. He's a real person. And Sniff is a real person. He's a real black man. Do you know what I mean? It's great to see these people. So I do like the idea of it, even though I fucking hate phone calls so much. I really don't like it. But it's a stream, innit? What did I admit? Lost track of what was going on. But Jigsaw would be nice to Western or I'll cry. Full sip, Jiggy. Did I have a full sip? Oh, Western with the fucking knowledge there. Nice. Didn't miss anything, Crystal. What's popping you? I missed the debate. It was a bit boring. It was not boring. I don't want to keep saying the word, but it's not boring. It was uneventful. Let's say that it was uneventful. But for example, if we had Bodach on with Black Betty, I feel like it would be a bit more disagreeable on some things. I think Hank talks to someone abrasive, he will become heated. Yes, probably. Or Jax, yeah, is that your name? Making the walk, Jax. Safe, man. Thanks for joining, man. Thank you. Damn, I missed it. What did he full sip about? I mean, I just tried. If he's talking about me, I just tried my. You talking Western? You got to call shit, man. Do you know what? You went far away, Western, getting fucking permed, or at least timed out for a day. Or Western, what's good? That's all right. Musical. Don't read the rest of this out loud. Thank you for the inappropriateness of me not saying it in an inappropriate way. Thank you, Crystal. There. Ronnie literally never shits on you, fam. He says nothing but good things. Douglas, he says that I'm not to be trusted. Imagine saying that about me. I'm not to be trusted. Think about it, fam. On a skibbity riz and a baby booby, thank you. Ronnie goes live at a bad day for UK. Yeah, it is pretty bad. Not going to be able to watch streams as often when my semester starts, but that's all good, mate. Dude, we'll still be here, man. We'll still be here. You can always rewatch stuff. Do you know what I mean? I know you goes, just playing with both of you. Sui Jew is in the chat. Thank you. So it was on the morning or during the day. Yes. Does this make me a bad one? I don't think so, Crystal. No, Tats, I need you in my little old streams. Make the walk probably be able to get on at night, not during the day. You are right. I am stuck on the idea of a pub named Stoic Fox Mate. I'm still Googling and I can't find anything. It's literally the best name for a pub that never existed. Maybe. By the time I got roasted for my Nina drama take in Ronin's chat, I think he cared more than us if he's over. I don't. It's a bit gibberish, that sentence there, Jiggy. Bad time. I got roasted for my Nina drama take in Ronin's chat. I think he cared. He cared more than us if he's over analysing it. Potentially, yeah, potentially. Or maybe deep down he knows that we were right. You know, you can't shave your hair musical. It's literally doing my head in. Do me fucking idiot. Shave it off, it'll grow back so fast. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You're just a usurper, Calvary. You just want me to get in trouble. Me and Brendan are supposed to link up and play Weekend Risk, meaning the Risk game will last all weekend. He said that he's going to listen to lectures of safe. Good luck with that, Ronan. That's all I'm going to say there, mate. Shave it anyway, Test Funds Lord. She'll still be there, mate. She'll still be there. So what? Me and Ronan? True, Douglas Memo, fam. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the other sentence. Sorry, mate, I'm a spastic. So what? Me and Ronan disagree all the time, yet we always preserve our friendship. Good for you. That's very nice. Drink a vodka as usual. Haha, Nikolai. If I could go figure, it has a Russian name to it. The only N-word needs to know is Nikolai lol. Going back to my corner, I'll be hit. No worries, Crystal. We'll be waiting for you. I have to say this chat is super friendly as long as you don't take offense to things you shouldn't take offense to. That's like I think that about every chat in life. You shouldn't be getting offended by anything. I don't know. Crystal, are you hot? No, temp wise, but like beautiful. Sniff, lay off the crystal, mate. Come on. Mentally, yes, but I don't like mirrors, lol. You tell me. If you don't like mirrors, you're probably quite ugly then, Crystal, I'd imagine. Oh, nearly caught up, safe. Sniff, I don't know. We don't talk about this in musical stream. Lol, check my channel. Maybe he'll make you a moderator because you'll finally give him my link. Saturday, I'm picking you. Yeah, does anybody have a link to Crystal Miller's channel, please? Don't encourage Sniff there, Jiggy. Don't make Sniff a sex pest in my streams, please. Thanks. So I'm usually going to tie me out for a slick joke. It was a shit joke. It weren't good. You're just a fucking detractor, mate. Come on, chill. Lol, Sniff. Lol, I don't think I'm attractive in the big sense. Just nice. Big. Are you a big fat bitch then? Big fat booty bitch. Sniff's such a G, shooting his shot. Making the walk. You and Sniff have got a lot in common. You've got a lot in common, mate. In America, they just call it hooligans. I can't believe how many pubs I've seen across America named hooligans. Really? I've never seen one in the UK. Look at Sniff going for it, man. Disgusting. I want good for you too. Thank you, Douglas Memo. That means a lot. Can't tell you how many times I shot my shot on Musical C. Musical C blocks immediately. It's not a good look, Sniff. If you're in chats, the second a girl comes in chat, you're trying to rizz them up. It's cringe. Sorry, it's really cringe. Lord Guru, thank you so much, Crystal Miller. There we go. I have subscribed. Oh, is that really you? No way. That's her.
Second foot to perch.
No way. She's
Really
a
not
crackhead.
open. Just got a little.
She caught a bird.
Upstairs because we hit that window. Yeah. Oh. Can we get some? I have plenty of pain with the other foot.
She got a bird burrito, boys.
Where we can dig them closet. I can take it.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
We're not digging in, but at least we have them on.
Oh. Okay. Oh, shut the fuck up, me. She's got a chicken on her lap, boys. She's got a chicken on her lap. Oh. Oh, that is such a nice house, Crystal, man. What the fuck? Like. She's just talking to a chicken. Oh, my son will love this so much. My son used to have chickens. Got eaten by a fox. That's so cool. You are a real person. No way. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, is that really you? Shut up, man. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Oh, we 3 mods got it. There we go. Everybody wants good for each other. Apart from Ronin, apparently, with me. I don't know. I must be in the stream, otherwise I'm the enemy. How fucking gay is that? Sniff, now you're good, man. No, don't encourage him. No, stop it. Stop it. It's not nice, Sniff. Would have a link if you didn't throw my wrench. Many here like airplanes in the night sky, like Weston's wrench. Remember that one? Why do I bother? I'm so useless and shit. Nah, you're good, Jigs, mate. You're good. The thing about you, Jiggy, you're always here. You'll always be in the stream. I appreciate that. Link, there we go. Black Betty, Lol, Lord Guru, and Jigsaw. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you. I subscribe, Crystal Miller. See? Yes, really. Just Google hooligans followed by any state like Ohio. I guarantee there's one. But that's in Quincy, and Americans don't have a hooligan culture. Let's Sniff cook. No, Calvat, stop it, dude. What the fuck? Crystal Meth Head. Now that you got the link in my channel musical, you have a good look at the little blackbird. I tried to say if he would try it. She made it 3 weeks when professionals were telling me. Did she die? I need to call it a cat. Did the bird die? That's sad. What happened to the bird? Musical, what do you expect Sniff to do? Go out in the hood and talk to the nominees? Very true, but at least just come on. Stop being a creep, man. Come on. I say, hey, how are you? And Musical says, gross, Sniff, gross and cringe. Sniff, it all boils back to that one time where you were getting that the girl denied you and you were getting a registration number, you're going to fuck with her. Mate, do you know any idea how creepy that is? Do you want to keep talking about this, Sniff? Any idea how creepy that is? Anyone else have any idea how creepy that is? Anybody? Seagull burrito. Not quite. It's like a blackbird. Crystal, do be playing with the chickens. Chickens make a lot of mess. They shit up the place, man, yeah. Fam just called her a brackhead. Musical having a blast. Sorry. Only 10. Only 10. Shut the fuck up, man. Stop bragging. You got 10 chickens. I've got none. Do you know what I mean? Chickens are great composters. Yes. Yes. Poor chicks. Why do you say that simple? Poor chicks. What's wrong with them? I reckon Crystal looks after them, all right? Premium. Safe, man. How you doing, Premium? Preems. I thought Crystal was AI for a couple of weeks. Well, you know, there was MMA girly going around for however many months. MMA girl, and there was the debate. Oh, is it really a girl? I'm sure fucking Sniff found out. Oh, is it a girl or not? Well, it's the same with Crystal Miller, you know. That's facts. Jax, what's Jax saying? Love Crystal's channel. She's a gem. Yeah, true gem, man. Crystal, are you going to do live streams, Crystal? Fat Shacks, wholesome channel Crystal. Yeah, you got a few. Hopefully, you got a few subs there, mate. Wholesome channel Crystal. We'll get this tension resolved between you two. I'm gonna make sure of it. I don't really respect people that are just gonna shit on me for no reason, though. But equally, I'm not just gonna be shitting on him if he wants to just not bully me. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's funny. He's more than welcome to. I find it hilarious, but Ronan does want good for you. That's good for me, then. That would be good for me, wouldn't it? Yeah. And Adam P. Bird had its brain picked up by another bird in my back garden one time. What kind of bird? Musical has his radio agenda to ensure I don't get laid. There's certain ways to do it, Sniff. Come on. Calgary plans, shut up, man. Well, like Aaron said, it's because I'm autistic. A lot of people think I'm AI because I'm autistic. It happens. What about Betty? Now I have to find and clip the clips of Ronan being nice to you. Okay, Douglas, thanks. Rather have a hole in the wall pub with a good name than like Nora 8 is just on one. Nora 8 is doing a Douglas, man. What the fuck? Shenanigans. Imagine telling your friend, meet me at Shenanigans, bruh. Yeah, true. Nora 8, whereabouts in the world are you from, Nora? Fam told us to raid you too. Oh, that's lovely. I said that, my bad, Crystal. Musical making stuff up. That Sniff. Shh. What, like I make up the poo in my video? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, man. Check your hair for Crystal's chicken, mate. Good one. Good one, Weston. I had an idea how creepy it was, yeah. Clown Show is about to stream. Oh, we'll raid Clown Show 1000%. That's wild how you were making up stalking story. Can anybody back me up in chat? And does anybody remember? I'm pretty sure most of you don't want to go against Sniff because he's like the talk of the town, but I remember. I don't forget things like that, mate. No, post Crystal Miller. So shut up, Sniff. Stop it, man. Nora meet me at BJ's. I'd never been to England. We did Sniff, the three of us. Hello. Here's you go, mate. Here's you going fucking safe, mate. How's the hair situation today, Guru? How's the hair situation? Is it bigger than yesterday? Because it was rather large. It was big. It's a big boy. Boom. Guru thoughts on Usman? Fake MMA Guru, to be honest. Yeah, it's definitely a fake one. Definitely. I remember I timed him out for 30 minutes. Did you? Saturday, thank you. There we go. Purple Fish. Pardon my ignorance, but how do you feel about Ronin? I fucking loved Ronin. I loved Ronin's channel, but recently he just keeps talking shit about me, and I don't get it. Like I've only ever praised Ronin and said nice things, you know, and I've helped his channel out so fucking much. And just a few people have sent me clips of him just shitting on me for no reason. I'm like, okay, what the fuck's that all about? But no, apart from my own personal thing, great channel. I like what he does. I think it's good, you know. Even Steven Seagal says, Guru, watch my vid. Guru, even Steven Seagal is one of your members. He's made a UFC prediction video for this weekend, but he's used like, I don't want to say AI, but in my fucking retarded brain, it's like he's used AI. Is that a mosquito? Fucking is. I think I got it. He's used like computer statistics. I don't know. It's interesting. Check it out. Oh, it's the link. It's the pinned link, Guru. If you're still there, man. It's the pinned link. Post again, please. No, Sniff, naughty. Ronin is good. Yeah, he wants a review, he says. Even Steven Seagal says, I'm not meeting you at BJ's. I don't want to be met at BJ's either. Check Guru's hair for Crystal's chicken. Yeah, true. Tell Guru, Rigo. Yeah, Rigo joined the stream earlier, Guru. It was enlightening, to say the least. If Crystal Miller is Caucasian, then her and I may be able to save the white race. Did you look at her channel? Musical, did you see ITP talking shit about you? No, I did not. Is that true? You're just starting shit now, aren't you? I get it though, because I've spoke a bit of shit about ITP, but I have a very valid reason for that. What did ITP say? It's 38 minutes. I'm not quacked, Jin. Are you drunk in your bar there, mate? Quackching. Musical, you should get in the next Discord fight stream. Sure. Which Discord? Picking up my chick, but I appreciate y'all. Nice cook, and then just cook. Okay. I think others were there too. No, where's her link? It's 3 mods posted it not that long ago. Now my predictions will be all correct though. Okay. ITP pressing right now. Chad, what do you think about? I think men should fuck trannies. It's not the best today. When he said I wanted his channel to fail, when I've gotten Red Pill and Guru to raid him before. Why does he think you want his channel to fail? I think, do you know what? It might be the case of he's just streams too much, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, do you know the class, what's the phrase? Terminally online. It could be a case of that, maybe. When you got Red Pill and Guru to raid him. I didn't even know Red Pill streamed anymore. I haven't seen his stream come up for him for fucking months. I like Red Pill though. It's like going to church. It's like joining a sermon. His streams. YouTube MMA community kicking off. Ronin, ITP, they all want it. Yeah, what's ITP saying about me? Come on, I want to hear the fucking beef, mate. Guru can't absorb any more MMA content now that he's on the wagon. Off the wagon, whichever. Some dickhead mod link Crystal channel. Thank you. No, he was saying shit about you taking ages to send him a video or something, and it was bad quality. Oh my god, dude! It was. He wanted somebody to edit an interview he had with the GigaChad translator, and it was 3 hours and 41 minutes. And he wanted memes. He wanted it to be funny, to have lots of things. I showed him examples of what I was like. This is my channel. He liked it. It's exactly what I do on my channel. And he said that he loved it. So you can't fucking stand on it. I don't know why he said that, because I did say a few weeks ago that he's probably got like a sex doll of like a kid. Probably. The amount he talks about sex and like, oh, who's got the hottest wife, and it's all sex, trans talk, mate. I ain't into that shit, man. It's probably because of that, probably. So I get it, man. It's fine. And donated and had membership for 7 months. I was donated and had membership for 7 months. Yeah, that's a bit wild, man. I don't know what he's going off on you for, mate. I meant Ronin never talks shit, not ITP. Just to clarify, I don't even know who Fam is. No, Ronin definitely has been talking shit about me. Definitely. Who? ITP? No way. Sinful ITP will not fucking shut up about his sex, mate. Sex this, sex that. He's checking out any UFC female fighter that might have an OnlyFans. Like, that's all it's about. What's a stoic fox? Well, stoicism is stoicism, and a fox is like an animal, isn't it? So fucking do the maths, mate. It's like 1 + 1, isn't it? I meant Ronin never took. Oh, I've done that one. That's still pretty funny. Lol. Which is pretty funny. Which bit? I'm off now, lad. Safe Slim. Thanks for joining, man. Always good to see you, mate. Thank you very much for joining. I'll be live tomorrow about 11 p.m. The only good clip channel. Or maybe Jesse on Fire got to Ronin. Maybe. Oh, that's in reference to Slim, isn't it, Aaron Tats? Yeah, I like Slim's channel. I think Guru's coming around to Slim's channel. Safe Seagull, yeah, safe, mate. Everybody go check out even Steven Seagal's video. I thought it was good, man. Really good. Like, he got a really good voice for it. Very good voice for it. Just raise the audio levels. Off now to Lord Guru. Always appreciate you as well, mate. Oh, fucking safe, mate. Oi, Calvrat safe. Should I sniff get Guru to do an impression of a stoic fox? Sure, yeah. That might clear things up, you know. ITV basically said your editing wasn't great and you took way too long. Well, Black Betty, how long do you think it would take to edit a 3 hour, 41 minute interview? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of experience in editing, but I showed him my work and I was like, this is what I do. And he was, oh yeah, okay, great, yeah, great. And all along the way, I said, like, so I did it in, I think 2 episodes or 3 episodes, which is what he wanted, because it was too long. It was just too long. It was 3 hours 41 minutes. It was, and halfway through, it was so long. It was taking so much power on my computer. My computer died, so I had to reboot my computer, which was probably the delay. Dude, I was working on his video between 12 and 18 hours a day. For about 3 weeks, only for 160 quid, which is a lot. I was really thankful for the money, which was a lot. But in terms of the amount of hours it took me to do, I mean, I don't regret doing it. Dude, I was writing in jingles, music, and I put in effort to it, you know. But my editing back then, I concede that point. My editing back then wasn't as good. I was only using iMovie. I didn't even know about CapCut. Sleep Tight Slim says, Sniff, Red Pill is based. I like Red Pill's channel. I chat to Red Pill in DMs now and again. Riga actually, yes, Michael Key Riga joined the stream. It was all going well up until the end. Then he started asking everybody to do like a stummy reveal, whatever the fuck that means. Didn't mention it before here. Oh, that's all right. I don't mind. Like, I kind of figured that, really. But sorry, like, you know, I said what I do. This is what I do, and it takes as long as it takes. I was working on it full time, longer than full time. I was working on it for over 12 hours a day, mate. You need to quit lying on my N-word, Ronin. What did I lie? What did I say? I don't think I've spoken out of turn. Yeah, and I'm only responding as well. Sleep paralysis may happen. Just be strong. Red Pill is a grift. Oh, brutally hates Red Pill. I mean, you could argue that. You could definitely argue that. But then equally brutally, you could say that you're a grifter. Equally, you could say that I'm a grifter. You could say that Guru's a grifter, Ronin's a grifter, Rigo's a grifter. We all have a level of grift at the end of the day. It just depends on your personal interests, I guess. You know. Black Betty is reformed ITP. Good. That's great. That's good. I like ITP. I think he's a really nice guy. I just hate all the sex talk. I think it's cringe as fuck, man. Who? ITP? No. Why am I this far behind each other? No. Have a real sick moment over here. Nobody can guess why. As the chickens died. Probably fucking chickens, ain't it, mate? For fuck's sake, you fucking cunt. Not you, Crystal, you fucking crackhead cunt. No, sorry, I mean not you, Crystal. I fucking love you. Thank you. Drink kombucha. Ugh. Off now too. Look, I was reading it from there. That's what, for fuck's sake. Flam Flame Guru like once, but the only people I've ever heard him talk shit about is that Hank guy. Who is the only person you've heard talk shit about Hank? Who are you talking about? Wanted to start drinking kombucha, but Amazon screwed up my order. I was going to make my own. Okay. Devil's eggs on my channel. My chicken laid them. Rip piggies. Yep, I went there. That's what I'm trying to go for. Okay, cool. Look, I'm going to bed too. Tell him good night. Yeah, there we go. Oh, fucking. Good night, Lord Guru. Good night. Bye bye, driver. I haven't got Hank Hill. No way is that the OG Hank Hill. Is that the OG Hank Hill? No way. What are you doing here? What the fuck? How come Slim is the only good clip channel? The one thing I would say to Slim that I fucking hate, bleeping out swear words, man. Come on, man. I get it in the first 60 seconds. I get it. Don't bleep out swear words, man. You went fucking gay shit 108. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got a clue, to be honest. I can't remember what that's in reference to, Blabby. I'm sorry. To be fair, I'm editing a 3-hour video. It would take forever. 3 hours 41. It's nearly 4 hours, dude. Like, it's not like I was just like, oh, being late. Oh, I'm busy. Dude, I fucking spammed. I spammed that video so much. I worked on it so hard on that video. It fucking nearly broke my computer. Do you know what I mean? I think he said the audio wasn't great, not the editing. The audio, well, the thing is, he sent me a Zoom call. That's the audio. Do you know what I mean? It's his audio. It's not my audio. Now I think about it, it was a while ago. Now that's all right, but he can criticize. That's fine. But at the end of the day, he needs to criticize me in DMs because I asked him every step of the way. Is this segment okay? Do you need anything changing? Oh no, it's. I mean, I could show the DMs, but I ain't gonna do that. Is this bit okay? Oh yeah, I loved it. It's great. Like if he's telling me it's great, then he's going on stream 2 years later. Oh no, it's actually really bad. Then he's a hypocrite. How far back in chat is music right now? Western, mate, you've got to stop doing this fucking passive aggressive shit, mate. You've got to stop it. Like, you used to be fucking cool around here, mate. You're cool in other people's streams. You've always got to shit. You've got to fucking get your ass out and shit everywhere in this stream. I'm done with it. Elle, don't feel bad. I'm sitting 6 inches from a wall. That sounds like you're about to do something lethal. Don't. Phone died. But at least it wasn't you, eh? Remember when you offered to help me and show me how you do your work when Emma Madison denied the possibility? Did I offer you? I don't remember. But, you know, I'll help people for sure. Not if I'm always talking to chat about not lying. Okay, cool. The musical intention and he falls behind chat but pretends he's trying not to. Sniff. Stop putting this pressure on me. I'm too old. My knees sore. I love it when people think I'm going to take offense to something. If you think I'm taking offense, I equally say horrendous insults to people, even though I don't mean it. Do you know what I mean? Laughing on the other side of the screen. Ain't it, man? Yeah, fucking preach, Crystal. Preach, mate. It's the demonetization grift I hate. He took the post down, but he says he gets demonetized when what he actually means it needs to be YouTube reviewed. Yeah, well, it gets limited ads. Limited ads isn't, I agree with you there. Limited ads isn't demonetization. Not at all. You can get paid. Yeah, I agree with you there, mate. It is lovely. It actually is lovely, mate. It's fucking lovely. In a weird way, though. A weird aftertaste. What else we got, boys? Kombucha is better than tea. I need to try kombucha, man. I'm not sure if I'll give it a go. Sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut. Sniff right. It's becoming increasingly bad. A sniff. All right, Weston. I'm doing it, mate. I'm sorry. I'm sick of it. Bye-bye, Weston. $24-hour time out for Weston. There we go. Fuck off, mate. I should not have said that. I should have used it to get you in the raid. The raid of life, a little while. What are you talking about, Crystal? So honestly, there's a lot of absolute paragraph yapping going on. There is a lot of that. I'm trying to catch up, boys. Come on. Didn't miss any fun call aid, not really. Rigo joined the call. That was funny. Water kefir and kombucha are fucking lovely. Water kefir? What the fuck is that? That's like fermented water. Hank Hill, that is an OG. Now, that I think Max Gilman, that is the Hank Hill that used to be in Guru Streams. I think it is. Yeah, he knows it's an issue, but continues to do it because it's part of his. I haven't got no shtick, mate. I'll just let it flow, man. Shut the fuck up. I only talk shit about Hank and Jesse and Fire. That's all I can ever remember. That's right. That's valid. Fucking lovely, Black Betty. I even think Musical might have even told a friend, you know, the whole falling behind chat thing doesn't seem to be a good idea. His friend was like, no, dude, you got to keep doing it. Shut the fuck up, man. Weston, yeah, he's gone. Weston's gone. Sorry. I've had enough. Hey, sorry, I couldn't make it. No worries, cool aid, man. The Bodach show had a conversation with Hank. It was very, it was really polite. It was a good debate. They had a good conversation. It was a good conversation, but he was polite. It wasn't like, oh, and then there was this bit, this timestamp and all. It wasn't anything like that. No worries, cool aid, man. Cheerios noodle dip is a real thing, probably. Clown Show is live. Oh, we're gonna raid Clown Show 100%. We've almost done the extra hour. Let me catch up on chat, and then we will go. Okay, so which never will happen. Yes, you did offer me. It was a while ago, but I still appreciate it to this day. Yeah, if anyone needs help on any videos, for sure. Miss any fun? Answer that one. David, GT David, good kombucha. Is that like a brand? Is there any way of helping the damaged cartilage in your? I don't know. Good one though. I realised after. Good one. Thank you. Hey yo, what is this hooch that you're on? Oh, it's like original Coca-Cola, original. Fentimans, mate, it's lovely. It's like Victorian Coca-Cola. It's good, man. Interesting aftertaste though. It's good though. So I make my own sauerkraut. Oh, same here. I make my own. Yeah, I make my own vinegar. I don't know how to make vinegar. You guys keep mentioning kombucha juice. I might have to do it. It's like fermented tea. You need a big SCOBY apparently. SCOBY, which looks so grim. Western Mass time now. I'm sick of him. He's coming in and he's only passive aggressive. And I know exactly why. It's because he got him unmodded and he's modded everywhere else. And he ain't modded here. And I said I'll never mod him again. That's the only reason. Like, he doesn't want to miss out, but he has to show that he's offended by everything. But it's always really subtle. Nobody in chat will know what it's like. I'll know. Reparations for musicals knee. Yes, please. I'll take it. I need to do something about my knee, man. I mean, I was walking. I went to Brighton today to pick something up. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Allegedly. And it was fine. It wasn't hurting walking about. It just feels dodgy, man. It feels like when the plane hit the Twin Tower, it's still standing. You know something's up with it, man. You know what I mean? Watching the Rigo part, and I'm literally crying. I'm glad there was something out of it, man. I'm glad. I mean, we had Aaron Tats on. We had Otis the Beef one. That was a cool conversation. I like that bit. That was more towards the second half of it. That was nice. And with the debate, I didn't really want to get involved. Water kefir is using kefir grains to ferment any sugary drink. What is kefir again? Is it kefir grains? I guess it's like a natural grain thing. Can you rate? Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah. I'm going to do it in about 5 minutes. Family stop passively aggressively banning Douglas and people's chats. Western. Does he do that a lot? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Overzealous. Shit, my bad mistake there. I was trying to get you in City Life at the end of all this. You know, John, I'm talking about, right? Yeah, City Life project. Yeah, he comes in the stream now and again. You need to click the Rigo bit and upload it. Shall I do it? I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. As a short or the whole segment? What do you think? Or fruit juice. So easy to do. Way easier than kombucha. Okay. Black Betty, can you fucking reply on Twitter, please? Or is there a better way of contacting you, Black Betty, please? Before I go, we had the ghost of Rigo in the call. It was, it was quite wholesome, but then when he started doing all the stomach talk, it was a bit disturbing. We had the ghost of Captain Deadpool. Help! I'm getting a little confused. Lol. It was too civil. But I mean, that's good. You don't always need it to be fucking crazy. Oh, Sewer King's comments, man. I was fucking dying, man. I was dying. Oh shit! I had a really good one for Sewer King as well, man. I wanted to say to him, mate, you never know, he might watch this back, he might respond. Next time he's in chat, boys, I want to say, like, how does it feel to have like presented your image around Dr. Disrespect now that he's come out as a pedo? Is it hurting your image? You know, you hear Clown Show's talking about me? No, I did. I'm streaming. Anakin, welcome, mate. I'm streaming. That was Deadpool who called in. No, that wasn't. It wasn't. Venom, what? Bitch. Fentanyl, not. Clown Show said last stream he was quitting YouTube. Now he's already back. Lol. We need to keep him there. We got to protect Clown Show. I like Clown Show. Little scoom. Dude, he streamed for 12 fucking hours, man. 12 hours. Dude's a savage. Vinegar or Thaniger. Oh, that sounds worse, doesn't it? Oopsie. Little boo-boo there. Kefir's like nasty drink. What is the kefir? That's like the milk stuff, the yogurt drink. I like that one, but there's only one brand I like. The rest tastes like sour milk. You know? Get whatever water kefir, no dairy. Barely ever go on Twitter. You're on Discord. Okay, what's your name on Discord? How do I find you on Discord? Right, we're about to raid Mr. Clown Show. Is there a segment? And stay there for 10 minutes, boys. Give him at least 10 minutes, man. There is a segment on Redacted today about 9/11 worth watching. Redacted, is that a YouTube channel? Lol, Snuff would be a cool drop. Rapper name. We nearly had a black cat, and we was going to call it Sniff, but we're not getting the cat anymore. Not yet, anyway. Do a short of him doing. But do upload the whole part. Okay, musical. Watch Stuart Kingsley and John. I will watch the videos. Yes, I will. Lol. Musical. If Bobby Green egged your house, would that mean Bobby Green is an egger? Would that mean is Bobby Green an egger? If he egged my house, I mean, I don't think he would know where I lived. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't know until it happened. Who are we going to raid? Musical. You haven't even messaged me on Twitter. Shut up, man. Yeah, I'll fucking have. Oh, no. Messenger. Yeah, I have, man. Oh, fucking have, man. What's your... Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. If I message you on Twitter, Black Betty, just look out for it. That's what I'm saying. Or find. I mean, I don't really use Discord anymore. We've still got the Jerusalem one going. I have no idea how strong it's going or how it's been. Woo Lad is the co-owner. He kind of runs it more than I do. So your Black Betty's Discord. Thank you. Have you got your own Discord, Black Betty? So right, Clown Show link. Drop the Clown Show link on Discord. Cheers, Aaron. Safe. Black Betty, anybody else that's on Discord, anybody new that's on Discord. My handle is Wheelchair Deluxe. Wheelchair Deluxe. Well, who's linking Clown Show, boys? Come on, link it because I've got a bad back. Sniff. Thank you so much for that donation. That was really kind of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's very nice of you to do that for me. And Rick Berg dropping a 10. Mate, fucking preach. Thank you so much. And someone dropped a 2. Was it Steve Spiros? Clown Show's timing everyone out. We've got to get Clown Show back, boys. We've got to get him back. What's going on with him? No idea. Redacted on YouTube and Rumble. I think I've seen that chat. He covers Red Bar stuff, doesn't he? Max Gilman. Wheelchair Deluxe on Discord. Yes, thank you, Aaron. That's my name. Yeah. Bobby Green versus. Yeah. So anybody who is using Discord now, drop me a friend request and I'll check it. Bobby Green versus Drew Dober 2. Is that happening? Great. Clown Show is there, boys. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you, Brutally. Thanks for being here, mate. I appreciate you, man. Even though Hank is sore as fuck, he kind of destroyed Clown Show. He was on the Clown Show. Didn't know that. Did not know that. I'm going to call into Clown Show one day. I'll do it. Oh, he was on the Clown Show. Safe jigs, mate. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for being here. I always appreciate it. And I'll be live tomorrow. Normal stream, probably. And I'll let you know about Mini Musical got on in his football. Thank you, Making the Walk. Genuinely appreciate you, man. I'll try and check your channel out a bit more. I'm just a big fat white fucker, aren't I? Look at me. Look at my teeth. They're all stained and dirty. Do you know what I mean? Serial killer, different Indiana. I ain't reading all that, nor I'm about to end. I'm so sorry. Copy and paste it for next stream tomorrow. Thank you. See you, Max Gilman. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Aaron Tats. Annequa from Douglas Memo there. Douglas the Brown. Peach Musical. All right, so how do I end it? It's that button. Thank you. Go raid Clown Show. I'll be there for sure. Bye. Okay, fish cake. Love you. Thank you. Oh, actually, before I go, it's a funny thing. It's too much.